What's up, guys? We're back. It's Club&Country. This is live coverage of USA versus Mexico in the CONCACAF Nations League final. Some technical difficulties before, so if you guys can hear me now, I appreciate it if you lend me a comment here. But we are live and we're back. I'm going to have Ryan Bauer, Awakened Atlas, joining us here momentarily, but I'm excited for this game, and I hope you guys are too. So just waiting for some people to join here, and we'll get underway in just a moment. What's up, guys? It's Club and Country, and we are back from their live stream. I apologize for the technical difficulties earlier. It looks like our stream got cut short, but I still have Ryan Bauer, Awaken Atlas here waiting. He's going to join me live here in a minute. Previously on this live stream, we were talking about U.S. men's national team versus Mexico, the rivalry that it is. I showed you guys a brief clip from MajorLeagueSoccer.com, which might have been why it was taken down previously. I did have a description of that in my comments or the links below. However, I'm going to bring Ryan back into the video here, add him in the stream, and we're going to discuss the rivalry of U.S. men's national team versus Mexico. Ryan, we went to that game back in the 2014 World Cup qualifier. What do you think tonight the U.S. needs in order to really take it to the next level to defeat their rival?
Well, I think it's definitely been going back and forth for a number of years at this point. This is going to really show who's definitively the best team in CONCACAF going into World Cup qualifying, which is going to be really important. I think that this Nations League, it's the first time that the finals obviously taking place. As for what it means, it's not going to necessarily give you a spot in the Confederations Cup, but it is a major competition. It's the first meaningful game that we've had in some time to this point, and it's really going to show who is the dominant force going into World Cup qualifying, and that's going to go a long way when it comes to confidence.
I completely agree, Ryan. And that's the main thing is we're gearing up here for World Cup qualifying. We're also gearing up for the Gold Cup tournament. This Nations League tournament is kind of strange. It's honestly appears to be more of a cash grab for CONCACAF. Maybe you disagree, Ryan, but it was added only a couple years back. This is the inaugural final for this. And like I said earlier in the previous stream, going into Thursday's match, the U.S. men's national team hadn't had a competitive fixture in more than 550 days. So this is really the second competitive fixture they've had in just about a year and a half, and it happens to be against Mexico in a cup final.
For sure. Yeah, and these games against Mexico, they obviously can always go either way. And one of the things I wanted to mention as well is that just because this game is being played on U.S. soil, that doesn't always mean it's necessarily a home game for the United States. The Mexican fans travel, and they travel well. I know you know this all too well from the World Cup in 2018, Brian, and the support that they brought there. And you can't discount the 10.9 million Mexican Americans that are living in the States right now. I know that in some cases, the U.S. Soccer Federation even went as far as to limit the number of tickets that were allocated for the general allocation and for the different U.S. supporters groups. They wanted to make sure that certain matches stayed U.S. home matches. And even in some cases, they would specifically schedule games in markets where they knew that there wasn't a large Mexican-American population, just to ensure that when games were quote unquote U.S. home games, especially in World Cup qualifiers, that they actually did have a home team advantage. And I'm not exactly sure if you've looked to see. I know the game's being played in Denver, I believe tonight. So I really think that can go either way. I know we've seen games out in Arizona, in Texas, especially in previous Gold Cups. I know in Houston, that wasn't necessarily a Mexico-U.S. game. It might have been Mexico against Honduras or Costa Rica, but it was covered in green shirts. And that's really a beautiful thing to see. And I really have to give props to the Mexican fans, for traveling so well and supporting their country and being so proud.
Exactly right. And that's the thing is that they travel probably better than almost any other nation when it comes to North American fixtures in the world. When it comes to games in Canada or the United States or the rest of the Caribbean, Mexico fans are always there. They're always passionate. Just look at their Twitter handle. They have just about 7 million followers, compared to the U.S. men's national team followers, which is just about 2 million. We know that soccer has come a long way here in the United States in the past 30 plus years, but Mexico has a history. And you're right, Ryan. I was there in the 2018 World Cup. I was in Russia. I saw Mexico defeat Germany 2-0 on the back of Lozano's goal there. And that was an incredible experience for me. Actually, tonight during the national anthems, instead of showing the national anthems, I have a clip of that. So I'll show you guys that national anthem live from Russia way back when in 2018 to kind of fill the void of not having the live stream here. But that being said, it's going to be a really exciting game tonight. Expect a lot of heat, a lot of contention. I think both teams are ready to play. It's interesting, Ryan. I just think this U.S. men's national team starting lineup here, I'm just a little concerned with the likes of Tim Ream and being included, and as well as DeAndre Yedlin, having not played for the U.S. men's team in quite some time.
Yeah, I don't understand all the tinkering. We mentioned this a little bit briefly before. Berhalter likes to do really random things that don't really seem to make a lot of sense. You think you'd want to play with the players that have been playing and are in form and have good chemistry with the other guys that have been playing with the team more recently. But it seems like every other game there's different lineups, there's different formations. I mean, this is a Nations League final, so it's there's a lot of different tournaments coming up. There's going to be a lot of different teams. I think there's going to be a completely different team playing in the Gold Cup than the team that we're seeing right now. But what I have to say is that from what I've seen from the United States, what I've seen from Mexico, it seems like they're definitely making sure that the A team, that the best players are available for this Nations League final. We talked about it, potentially being just a money grab, and there's not really anything to play for necessarily other than Gold Cup qualification, which these two teams are obviously going to be playing in pretty much every future Gold Cup. I mean, they're the two of the best teams in the region, but I think it's going to be more of, who is the top dog going into World Cup qualifying, and they definitely want to have the best players out there to do that. So yeah, some of the lineup decisions, especially on Berhalter's side, are a little bit questionable. And I think that it's going to really be interesting to see this coaching matchup as well. They have a little bit of history, Tata Martino and Berhalter playing each other in MLS. And, you could argue Martino had the better squad in Atlanta United back in 2017 and 2018. It's incredible players. But he always had the upper hand against Berhalter, and just going off coaches alone, I think that Tata Martino's in a little bit of a class of his own compared to Greg.
That's actually a really good point, Ryan. Tata Martino and Greg Berhalter have coached against each other in the past in Major League Soccer. I think it was actually, Columbus on the road at Atlanta
in penalties. Playoffs
in penalties. Technically, Zach Steffens stopped a penalty. Did Columbus advance from that game?
Columbus won that game. So the only other two matchups that these two coaches had were two regular season games between Atlanta and Columbus, which Atlanta won handedly. So, I mean, you could argue that Atlanta had the much stronger sides, which is, definitely the case. But I would definitely give the coaching nod in this game to Tata Martino. But I think it's going to be, maybe we'll get into predictions in a little bit. I don't think it's a high-scoring affair, and you can see the way that the United States is lined up with 5 in the back. It seems like one of those games where it's going to be which team gets the first goal, or maybe there's going to be a lot of jockeying. At the beginning, a lot of buildup. Not really wanting to make a mistake on either side. So I expect a pretty cagey, pretty edgy game, and I think it's going to be a 1-0 result. I won't say for which side yet, but I kind of have an idea.
Right. I agree. So I know you won't say what side. I did write that article on Club&Country Weekly, guys, on Substack. Check out my Substack page there. I actually, and hopefully I don't lose the audience when I say this, have Mexico winning this game 2-1, more or less because of the U.S. men's national team inexperience thus far and my lack of confidence in Greg Berhalter. We have a comment here from Gabrielle Games stating Greg Berhalter isn't a real coach on the national level. I wouldn't necessarily say that. I don't think he's proven himself. Guys like Jurgen Klinsmann did coach in the World Cup in 2006 for Germany. Berhalter has never coached a national team until now. So in regards to that, I agree. But I think we need to give him some time to prove himself. If he can win today in the final against Mexico, this is like, South Carolina versus Clemson or Penn State versus Ohio State in college football. It's the one game you have to win. If you're a coach and you want to keep your job, you have to win this game or at least compete in this game. If we see a blowout and Mexico is dominating the U.S. men's national team and Tata Martino comes out and it's shades of Atlanta United from their MLS Cup days, I think that they're going to be in a world of trouble. But I would have to believe that this back four was chosen for a reason. DeAndre Yedlin is kind of a strange decision considering he hasn't started, a game in a while for the men's national team, Ryan. But we'll have to see. What is your prediction, Ryan? Who do you think is going to win this match?
I think it's going to be a 1-0 Mexico result. I mean, both of these teams, they didn't score a lot of goals, obviously, in the semifinals. They didn't look like scoring at many points, throughout those games. I do think just based on the way that the two teams are lined up, even, Mexico, they don't have a true number 9 in there right now. And the United States with 5 in the back, 2 defensive mids. They got Sargent up at striker. I don't know if he's going to be, getting the type of service. Not that he doesn't have the players in the game to get the service. I just don't know if the team is lined up in quite the way to give him the service that
Sure,
that he'll require, to necessarily get himself on the score sheet. I think it's going to be a cagey affair. I think it's going to be 0-0 at halftime. Mexico is going to pick one up early in the second half. I don't think it's going to be a particular entertaining game. Not to kind of burst the bubble in the room, but I think it's going to be a very clinical and tactical, well-coached game by Tata Martino and the Mexican national team. I don't think that necessarily the United States is going to get trounced. Again, that's going to be partly just because I think both teams aren't going to be extremely over aggressive. At least from the outset. I don't think that the United States and Berhalter are going to get embarrassed. But I do think this Mexico side is a little bit more experienced and a little bit more clinical, a little bit more well coached. So I'm giving a slight edge to Mexico in this one as well.
Good analysis, Ryan. And what I want to say is this game is starting soon, guys. It says it's a 9:36 start here, 9:36 Eastern time on the East Coast. Mountain time, of course, they're live from Denver, Colorado, so that'll be 8:36 Mountain time. We will have a live game cast of the game, so that'll track all the stats for you guys in real time. It'll track essentially how much time's left in the game, which players have the ball. You'll see the ball moving around from player to player. Once again, we unfortunately cannot show the real game on this stream. I know some people come to these streams hoping that is what we're showing. We're more or less talking about it, giving a live analysis, our opinion. And guys, I encourage you to interact with us, ask us questions, let us know your thoughts. It's great to have Ryan here. He did just come back from Panama. He was down in Central America for the past 6 months. He's traveled a lot, as have I, and he's seen a lot of football games, soccer matches around the world. So Ryan, you know what this means. You know what this game is, and it's a caliber of a game that is recognized on a global scale. As far as international fixtures go, this is one of the largest rivalries, most well-known rivalries there is in world football.
Yeah, I would say this is probably one of, if not the best international rivalries on the world stage. There's a few reasons why I think that might be the case. I think in Europe, there's a ton of really competitive teams and they play each other, throughout friendlies, qualifiers for the Euros, qualifiers for the World Cup. Of course, there's a few, matchups in Europe that really stand out. But in CONCACAF in North America, simply there's just not very many large nations that have the type of infrastructure to facilitate a football team that's going to be able to compete on the world stage. And, you could argue that really the only team that was able to do that, throughout the better part of the 20th century was Mexico. But, the United States really did make some strides towards the end of the 20th century. Of course, that really strong showing at the World Cup in 2002, one of the very many famous 2-0 games in the round of 16 or the quarterfinals. I think it was the round of 16, I believe. So the United States has really picked up the pace and they've really reached parity, I would say, in the last 20 years or so with Mexico. So you kind of have these two big powers, the two most populous countries, in not the Western Hemisphere, maybe the Western Hemisphere, at least in North America. Two very passionate fan bases. I think you can argue that Mexican fan base is probably second to none in the world with regard to passion, but the United States in the last 25, 30 years has definitely picked up a really strong following with, the number of supporters groups that follow them. So definitely a great rivalry. Of course, the proximity, of course, the dual nationals, the number of Mexican Americans that are, growing up in the States, either supporting the teams or even deciding, which team they want to play for, playing for different youth national teams and, making that decision. It's always a tough decision to make, but I think there's so many storylines like that really play into this rivalry and make it so different than anything else that you see in Europe or any other part of the world for that matter.
And that's the thing, we're seeing a lot more dual nationals come through the door of the U.S. men's national team at the youth level. Some who are essentially trying to make the national roster right now in today's roster. I don't really see many Mexican Americans. However, that necessarily isn't really the case with who we have at the youth level. A couple players that are coming up through the ranks. And I think it's going to become more and more common as a lot of immigrants to the United States get older and older. We'll start to see more Mexican Americans playing for the U.S. men's national team, and especially, Ryan, kind of similar to what you alluded to, as generations pass, potentially, generations of Mexican Americans will start cheering for the United States over Mexico. And, maybe in 10, 15 years, we'll see way more Mexican American players representing the U.S. men's national team.
Yeah. And I think we are really seeing the United States start to pick up. And maybe in the past 25 years ago, many Mexican Americans didn't see any reason to play for the United States because they're not going to be able to compete on the world stage. And it's really shocking considering how big me and Brian are both Americans. We support the United States men's national team. The infrastructure that we have, all the resources that the United States has, it's finally all coming together with, just looking at that lineup right there, just so many world-class players. When you look at the teams, the club teams that those guys play for, it's crazy. We haven't seen anything like this. I guess you could argue, again, I referenced 2002. If you look at the club teams that those guys were playing for, that team was just like 20 years earlier than its time, because we didn't really see anything like that until a couple of years ago. So that team was just like a blip on the radar. But I think we're just going to continue to see more and more United States men's national team players playing for top clubs. You see what's happening with the collaboration between MLS youth academies and European clubs, and so some loan agreements. And I think that these clubs understand that they can sell these players and then reinvest that money into additional resources into the club, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. There's plenty of other leagues in the world that are primarily exporters, and that's how you can get to a higher level in world football, and I think that things are really heading in the right direction. So as for how that affects the rivalry in the future, I always do think this is going to be a closely contested battle, no matter how much the U.S. continues to get to that pedestal. Mexico, of course, always has a plethora of talented young players. This is always going to be a close game. It's always going to be emotional. It's always going to be close to home. So very excited for the game tonight. Again, we talked about this is the first competitive, important final that both of these two teams have played in I don't know how many days. It seems like forever. I can't even.
Over in just about 600 days, Ryan. So it's And Ryan, hey, I want to update everyone. This right now that both teams are walking out on the field. They are about to start the national anthems. Unfortunately, I can't show you those. However, we know how passionate this specific national anthem is when it comes to Mexico. And I actually have. Let's see here if I can find it. Let's see if I can actually show it. My 2018 coverage from the World Cup Mexico national anthem, which would be pretty cool to show you guys here.
Yeah.
However, it looks like it's tough to pull up. Nope, I got it right here. I'll share the screen. And this was once again Mexico versus Germany. I was there live, Club&Country, June 17th, national anthem from the World Cup, as simultaneously the national anthem is playing right now in Denver for the Mexican national team.
Wow. All right, so that was the national anthem of Mexico
from Germany. I thought that was pretty cool to share just because I was there a couple years back. And right now, simultaneously, the U.S. men's national team is playing currently. I did have a clip I was going to show from the 2002 Korea World Cup. I was not there in person, but that was, of course, the game that the U.S. beat Mexico in probably the most competitive, important game in this rivalry's history. But I don't want to show that because I think ultimately the stream will be taken down if I do so. So the game is about to start. I'm going to share here my stat caster, and we're going to track the game live, follow some of the tweets, and kind of get into the groove here because the game's about to kick off, and I'm really excited, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm pumped for this game. I think it's going to be close. I don't know 100% for certainty which way it's going to go. Gun to my head, I'd say 1-0 Mexico, but I'm going to be pulling for the Yanks tonight for sure.
So here we are, and I'm going to check the stream right now. It looks like the national anthem is winding down. It's tough to get things exactly live streaming, Ryan, because ultimately you're trying to line everything up here, and sometimes Univision does cut out. So if you guys think that my commentary is delayed, please let me know, and I'll refresh the screen on the live feed. But it looks like it's pretty much about 80%, 75% capacity out in Denver, and predominantly a Mexican fan base, which we're accustomed to seeing, right? Mostly Mexicans in the crowd, even on U.S. soil.
Yeah, definitely. I think that region of the States as well, especially when you go out west, it is closer to Mexico. We've seen, I keep referencing this game in Arizona. I think it might have even just been a friendly in 2014 when Jordan Morris made his first appearance, but I remember it was primarily a Mexican or Mexican-American crowd. But it's always good to see. It's totally fine if it's split down the middle. I've never been to a U.S.-Mexico game down in Azteca myself, but Brian, I know we've talked about doing that for the upcoming cycle, so excited for the possibility of doing that. And
Brian, I don't want to cut you off here, but we have 5 in the back. We have Serginho Dest on the left back. We have Tim Ream included in the back 5. So you were correct in the pregame. Tim Ream is part of the back 5 here for the U.S. men's national team.
Yeah, very interesting. So you have the wing backs going to be sweeping up DeAndre Yedlin and Serginho Dest. So that'll be interesting to see. I don't believe that they went with this type of formation leading up to this game. And of course, as we mentioned, DeAndre Yedlin wasn't a participant in the semifinal either. So I'm not really sure what Berhalter is seeing. Again, he seems like one of those coaches that really likes to tinker and has the very high level thinking that's going on in his head that maybe sometimes is a little bit too much for the team's own good, but we'll see how things play out. At the end of the day, he's the one who's seeing these players in training, day in and day out. So we have to trust his decision as the leader of the team right now, and he will be judged based on the results of a game of this caliber.
Exactly. And at some point in time, I want to take that last comment, Pulisic is captain. At some point in time, these U.S. players kind of need to take over on the field. Berhalter can make the decisions, but ultimately the game is in their hands. Berhalter's not out there playing. I'm glad he's not because, he was a good player, don't get me wrong, but we have more talent now than Berhalter. I don't mean to roast this guy the whole entire stream. It seems like that's kind of what we're doing. But, once again, we're kind of further, above. But the game has started. 40 seconds in. We are in the first minute of the game. So, like I said, this Gamecast is a really good addition here to the Club&Country stream because on Thursday I did not have this. So ultimately it'll break down possession. It'll break down everything going on in live form for you guys, as well as me watching it live and commentating what I think. Ryan, definitely butt in whenever you have anything to say. If you guys have any questions or if you want to make any statements here in the comments, please let us know. Ryan and I are both massive fans of the U.S. men's national team, but we're educated on the Mexican national team as well. So I want to hear what you guys have to say and what your thoughts are.
Predictions, guys. Let's hear your predictions in the comments. I have my phone out. I'm following along as well.
And I want to change here. We have live.
Mexico just score?
Mexico just scored. Mexico just scored. Let's see who it was.
I don't have the game on my TV.
Mexico is on the board. My live stream is slow. Anyone in the comments who just scored? Mexico is celebrating. Here we go. Let's see what we have. USA versus Mexico. I'm going to go over here.
I do not have the stream up on my
I
computer.
can pull it up right here. Ryan, I like to do what is called getting the pulse of the nation here. And what I mean by the pulse of the nation is reading through some of the tweets. But before we do that, let's see what is going on and who scored here. It is
I
not.
would put my money on Chucky.
Let's see shots on goal.
Go on Twitter.
Well, here it is, Twitter. I'm going to refresh.
Chucky Lozano.
Refresh that. Chucky Lozano scored. Mexico is up. Good gracious.
Right?
Start much worse than that, David Todd. Terrible start for U.S. men's national team. Mexico won't let them be so lazy. Terry Johnson. This isn't a good start for this squad. It's not a good start for Berhalter. What a terrible giveaway and a terrible start. Mark, what the are you doing? Once again, this is a PG broadcast, so I'm not going to curse here on this broadcast of Club and Country. But here we are, back to the live stat tracker. Let's keep this rolling. Not off to a great start. We got comments in this section. It is scripted. They paid the refs. Gabrielle Gaines. It is scripted. They paid the refs. It is CONCACAF, so it's very possible. Mexico scored already. My Medical Reports Classics. Also a great YouTube channel. You guys should check it out for all your health information. Let's go Mexico. Alan Ramirez coming in. We're going to get a lot of Mexican trolls coming in here now, probably trying to take over my live stream, but that's okay. I encourage that. Give Ryan and I everything you have, because we'll be coming back at you. But
yeah,
game is
live. Let's go Mexico. I can't believe this. Again, I don't know how this transpired. My prediction was 1-0 Mexico. Given that they scored in the opening minute or two of the game, I doubt that that's how the game's going to finish. So maybe my prediction of a 1-0 KG affair was incorrect, or maybe that's the end of the scoring. But time will tell, but pretty much the worst possible start for the U.S. team. I don't know if they're going to stay with 5 in the back the entire game. I doubt it if they continue to trail. Obviously, don't want to jump to conclusions, don't need to change anything up immediately, just after conceding a goal this early. Let's see how things play out. Looks like the U.S. is in the attack right now.
U.S. is currently in attack. Shot on target. Goalkeeper saved by Mexico. And I'm watching it live here simultaneously, guys. So we should be able to pick up even quicker on who scored. But once again, it is early on, the 5th minute here, and this game has already started off. It kind of reminds me of Michael Bradley's goal at Azteca, Ryan, where I think that was really early on. That ended up being a 1-1 draw. So if the U.S. can fight back, of course, this can't end in a draw because it's a final. But we need that goal. We need that goal, sooner than later. So let's see if we can get it.
For sure.
And Mexico is in the attack here. It is the 5th minute right now. And once again, guys, this is on CBS Sports Network as well as Univision, the actual stream itself. What we'll be bringing here, the entire duration of the game, is live commentary. Awaken Atlas and I. Check out Awaken Atlas's YouTube channel for all things travel. And let's kind of break down what's happening right now. It looks like most of the possession's pretty even. It's obviously early on. Two shots on target. But we're rolling here. Looks like Mexico has had the majority of the attack. And it was actually Jesus Corona with the goal, Ryan, in the 3rd minute. I was incorrect. I thought you had some intel that I didn't have.
No.
Lozano, so
I was just guessing. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's early days in this game.
It is early.
No need to panic. No need to change the lineup or anything like that. I always feel like, for whatever reason, when there's 5 in the back, you think it's a strong formation defensively, but in my experience, I've always seen more goals conceded by teams having 5 in the back. I know that's a complete generalization. Maybe it's just because the wing backs overcommit ahead and leave slow center backs more defenseless. And then if the wing backs do go up high, on a counter or something like that, then the center backs, the two on the center right and left, kind of have to play against those pacey players on the wing.
Hold on, Ryan.
They typically wouldn't.
Pumping in here for a second. I gotta mute the actual stream, but we are back live here.
Did you find the stream?
I have the actual stream here. It's just a little
nice.
bit delayed. I'm trying to get it current.
Yeah, but what I was saying, like when a center back has to defend against a winger, they just don't always necessarily have the technical expertise to stay with them. So if, an attacking midfielder plays a through ball through, that center back's not going to be able to stay with the winger in the same way that a wing back would if those wing backs are overcommitted ahead. So just something to keep in mind when you play 5 in the back.
I can agree with the analysis, Ryan. And right now, you're looking at the fans. There's tons of Mexican fans there, so they're feeding into it. They're whistling. They're making tons and tons of noise. And what I said in my article is the U.S. men's national needs to be tough. They need to be able to play. So let's get the pulse of the nation here. Let's see what our fans are thinking. We have Norm Charlatan, kind of an amazing sequence of events, a U.S.-Mexico final in a made-up competition, and it's so hot and awful in most parts of the country, and there's no other sport on. So, like, the whole – I don't know what TL means. You know what TL means, Ryan?
Timeline? I
guess. The whole timeline has come together. We'll skip over that one. I can't find the U.S. men's national team game on TV, and I don't care. All right. Well, now they're down. Everything – the U.S. played everything carefully out of the back. Last match, too. You can't do that at this level. Let's go live here. 8th minute right now. And I'm going to get the live game caster back on. If you guys have any comments here to add, please add. Vamos. Oh, no, we got a couple Mexican fans tuning in. You guys are more than welcome. Let us know what you think. Obviously, this is a U.S. men's national team based, broadcast here. However, we do respect Mexico and all fans. So if you guys want to join, no problem. Just be respectful.
It seems like a lot of Mexican pride. I'm curious, though, what the Mexican fans that have joined the stream think about the match so far and think about the Mexican national team. I know you guys are excited about the squad, but what do you think about them going into World Cup qualifying? I'm assuming that when you just say, let's go Mexico, vamos Mexico, you think they're the class of CONCACAF, but curious what you guys think about the match so far.
Well, we do have, I'm Mexican, but I go for USA. Gabrielle, do you live in the United States? I mean, and do you have any of, affinity? Do you still follow the Mexican team? I'm curious about that. Guys, we are here in the 10th minute. It is 1-0 Mexico for anyone joining us. Jesus Corona did score. Possession is 51%
50-50.
for the U.S., 50-50. Even game. It sounds like it was just a bad turnover for the U.S., and I guess they capitalized, Ryan, and that's what happens. You can't turn the ball over in these finals. And free kick, Mexico, yellow card, John Brooks. One thing, Ryan, we need to watch out for here is that the U.S. starts making ridiculous fouls, getting frustrated, start coming out players, and also you got to keep your cool. You got to stay calm in these finals, especially against Mexico.
Definitely. Yeah, these games can get heated very quickly. We've definitely seen that in previous affairs. So definitely need to make sure that they keep their cool. It's 1-0. Early days in this game, everything to play for. Just keep playing your game. We don't know exactly how that goal was conceded because we weren't watching the stream at the time. It appears it may have been a giveaway in midfield or something like that. So, unforced error potentially, but just keep playing your guys' game. No need to panic. Early days. Trust the formation that we're starting out with.
Like that early days line.
Yeah. Early days. What are we in? 11th minute right now.
11th minute.
That's cool. Oh, that's interesting. Gabrielle says he goes for USA despite being Mexican. Do you live in the U.S., Gabriel?
All right, Ryan. It looks like it is USA attacking. They do have possession. And Gabrielle, I do want to hear, where you are about. It's interesting to kind of interact with my fans here and get a pulse of where you guys are from. And obviously you're a U.S. fan, which is awesome. You're also a new subscriber, so I really appreciate that.
Oh, cool, Texas. So right on that border area that we talk about when it comes to dual nationals potentially playing for either team. The games that have been played in Texas, where American football stadiums have been filled up with Mexican fans. That's cool. Very cool to hear, Gabriel. We're Gabrielle, I believe. Correct me if I'm saying it incorrectly.
You speak Spanish. Someone's
Gabriel.
Yeah, there you go.
Gabriel.
Don't let this guy he's pretty good at Spanish, honestly. He was just in Panama for 6 months, Ryan.
Yeah. 6 meses.
Haven't seen defending this poor since Tottenham. David Weers. I'm 100% not a fan of this lineup and formation. Ashley or Lanya. I agree with you. We got a Bart Simpson gif here. I didn't want to click on that.
Never know where it's going to take you.
Tons of frustration from the U.S. men's national team fans. Damn Google. Hashtag, all right. Shockingly, we have our first drive in Mexico, and Brooks ends up with a card. Back to the StatCast. Let's follow along here in the 13th minute early on.
He is pretty card prone in previous games. It's really interesting to see because despite the fact that we talk about so much lineup rotation, the majority of the players for the United States men's national team, they have been in and out of the team over the last 3 years. They're all names that I recognize, even for fans, casual fans that haven't necessarily been watching the team, over the last year or two. And again, there hasn't really been all that many competitive matches over the last year or two, but they would recognize the vast majority of these players. And I think that's important just for the common fans to understand the players that are going to be playing, week in and week out, especially going into these pivotal games leading up to the next World Cup. I think Berhalter has an idea of the players that he wants to bring to the next World Cup. One interesting exclusion from this team, Daryl DK is not on this team, is he?
Right. I was shocked when I saw that Daryl DK wasn't on this team. And do you know why? It just seems like he was just left off. It's an injury. Yeah. Is he in talks right now with Orlando, and maybe they're trying to straighten out the contract following his Barnsley loan? What's going on there?
Yeah, there hasn't been really any clear direction on his omission, like why he was not included in this team. I don't know if it's just a personal decision on Berhalter's part or if there's something else going on. To my knowledge, he's not injured. He's healthy right now. Sure, he's an informed player. He's definitely shown what he can do over in Europe, despite it being over a short period of time, and definitely showed what he could do when he was playing here in MLS. Yeah. So I'm not sure. He's definitely worthy at least to be on the squad. A different type of striker than a Josh Sargent, not necessarily the same type of players. Definitely a big target up there. Solid number 9. Definitely, I think deserves, based on his form, of course, if he can keep his form going, leading up to the World Cup, deserves to be on that team. So definitely an interesting omission for sure. But they have DK missing for the U.S. and of course Mexico as well, with Raul Jimenez, going down with injury back in November.
That's a huge. Raul Jimenez is the best striker that either team has available. So for him not to be in this game is a huge disadvantage for Mexico. And Rob, we kind of talked about before the game how Lozano needs to step up as that striker, even though he really is more of a winger. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, turnovers though, right? It doesn't matter. You can't defeat Mexico if you're turning over the ball. Especially in it sounds like in their third. Gabriel Games stated, it looks like U.S. is playing wide, and that's how Mexico got their chances. So you're exactly right, Ryan, in that back 5 lineup there.
Yeah, it's always a risk. And I think with the back 5, sometimes it's not really a back 5. It's really a back 3. So you kind of think of a back 5 being a strong formation defensively, sure. But those wing backs, they like to creep up. I know I haven't really seen Sergiño Dest play that much, but I know that DeAndre Edelin really likes to come into the attack. So maybe it was a case of overcommitting those wing backs, leaving the center backs vulnerable, not having as much pace to defend against these really talented, skilled Mexican players.
Ron, I'm trying to get a glimpse of if they adjusted the lineup here. You can obviously see Jesus Corona had that goal here, but it seems that there is a 3 in the back, and maybe McKennie and Acosta are kind of dropping back more in a defensive role. Yedlin and Dest could be pushed up more. I don't know. It just seems flexible, kind of interchanging, making. And I imagine that Pulisic and Reyna, specifically Pulisic, is making overlapping runs currently. Saw him do a lot of that versus Honduras. And here's once again, here's Mexico's lineup currently. So it seems like right now the bench of the U.S. men's national team is really, really strong, the strongest it's been. Sebashu did score on Thursday. Yunus Musa needs to play, Ryan, and I don't know why he hasn't so far.
Yeah. No, I think he's definitely needs to get on the field, especially if this game continues to go, the way that it is. United States has a lot of really talented players on the bench, so definitely a lot of options for for Berhalter in the second half, if the result stands as it is right now.
And right, I'm watching the live stream right now. I'm a little bit delayed. However, Mexico is in the attack. It seems like there was just a foul, and they're keeping possession currently. Possession right now seems to be pretty even. I'm going to refresh the StatCaster here, but it looks like it's pretty much 50-50 as of right now.
Yeah. Again, I don't have the stream up, so I'm not actually watching the play, but possession seems to be even. I did have a feeling that potentially after that first goal, things are going to be a little bit more pedestrian. Neither team really wanting to make a mistake. Mexico wanting to keep that lead. The United States wanting to minimize the damage and not and keep the game in reach going into the second half. So I would not be at all surprised if it continued to stay 1-0 going into the half.
And guys, if you're just joining me, if you're unaware, if you don't know who we are, this is Club&Country's YouTube channel. I post U.S. men's national team related content. I stream live whenever there are U.S. men's national team games. Went on hiatus for about a month or two, but I am back now, posting weekly, concurrently with my Club&Country weekly Substack page. So if you like articles, weekly articles, please follow that as well. So right now, U.S. is on dangerous attack. That's what it is stating. Trying to get the stream here to see exactly what it is that is happening. Guys, please feel free to comment. Let us know in real time if you see anything different or if we're covering exactly what's going on. I know that My Medical Reports Classic is an extremely dedicated fan of the U.S. men's national team. I know that Gabrielle Games is as well. So whatever you guys, shot blocked. So it looks like, Ryan, right now the U.S. is kind of having the balance of the attack. They're kind of bouncing back, and it's really a shame because it seems like it's an even match outside of that ugly turnover.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like about 50-50. Pretty even so far. Can't turn the ball over like that. Doesn't matter how much possession you have, even if it's 50-50, if it's 70-30. All you need is one shot on goal. One famous game that I can remember is Barcelona-Celtic in the Champions League. They had 2 shots on goal, 2 goals. Barcelona had 85% possession. Didn't necessarily matter, so can't make mistakes like that. But obviously, keep saying it, plenty of time to play in this game. No need to panic yet.
And Ryan, I'm watching right now some of the stream. It's a little bit delayed here. I'm in about the 18th and a half minute. But what I'm seeing right now is the U.S. is peppering Mexico with shots. Reyna is being really effective, kind of driving into the middle of the box. Pulisic is also on the end a couple of those runs. And it looks like the U.S. men's national team is starting to get the wheels in motion here early on with, just about almost halfway through the first half. So it's better late than never.
They have no shortage of attacking talent, although not all of that attacking talent is on the field right now. Of course, Gio Reyna and Christian Pulisic, at those attacking midfielder positions. I've never really seen that much of Josh Sargent on the ball. Not really sure how skilled of a player is. He definitely is a player who can finish when given his chances. But we have some creative players out there. Definitely have some more options off the bench as well. I like to see Tyler Adams get in at some point if he is indeed healthy. He's definitely been known to, play a through ball through from that number 6 position.
And, Ron, I really hope we see Tyler Adams out there. I'm really interested to see what he's doing. It looks like the U.S. once again is in dangerous attack mode.
Yeah,
kind of wishing
on the right side of the field.
Typically, who had the ball. You will see if there's a foul. It'll highlight who's fouled and whatnot. Trying to pull up the live stream here to kind of get more of a live look. We're pretty much up to speed here. I'm seeing a lot of sliding tackles, a lot of tough chances. And Reyna
said, what if the U.S. scores in the 90th minute and it goes to penalties? That would definitely be an exciting final. That'd be a great way to end the game.
I was thinking, Ryan, about the best U.S. men's national team versus Mexico games we've seen or there ever have been. And the first one that comes to my mind is 2002 when the U.S. beat Mexico and Landon Donovan scored in that game in the World Cup. And then I believe it was the 2011 Gold Cup final in California when the U.S. went up 2-0. Mexico came back and won 4-2. And, of course, there is that famous goal by Giovanni Dos Santos had that chip to Howard. Yeah.
That was a game.
I remember actually I was a junior in high school at that point in time, and I remember seeing that game. I was pissed.
Yeah. It's very disrespectful, that goal.
Disrespectful, but it was just a great goal in general. So I can't really call it disrespectful, but
yeah,
the way he finished it, I've never
was
seen
beautiful. Yeah.
It was actually so beautiful that I looked up the highlights of that specific game last week on YouTube, and someone like last month just did a reaction video, Ryan, of that goal.
Really?
Like it's still talked about. Yeah, and that specific video had like 70,000 views.
He made Howard look silly in that moment, for sure.
Real silly, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get some live coverage here, Ryan. I'm looking at the actual game right now. It looks like there's a lot of intensity, of course. Yedlin is pumped up. He's ready to go. It's good to see, and you wonder if Tim Ream's in there because of his captain abilities for Fulham. The fact that, he has played English football. He has played against a style level of play for the majority of his career, and he's used to these big fixtures, Ryan. You think that's why he's in there?
Yeah. He has experience. You need experience in a final, for sure. That goes a long way. And Mexico, the players that they have in right now have a lot more experience than the majority of the U.S. players. So despite the fact that they're very talented, they haven't been in a position with this much pressure. Maybe, yes, on a club level, but probably not yet on a national team level to this point in their career. So you definitely need some experience in there. And I think that's where the decision for having Ream playing the game comes in.
Right. It looks like Mexico was on the attack there on the offensive end. And once again, it just seems like they were kind of missing that striker inside the box. It seems like they're a little bit goal. We have another goal.
Mexico.
We have another goal from Mexico. It's a header. It is 2-0, 25th.
Wow. 2-0. The wrong way.
It is a header. I'm just getting the update right now. Who was it for Mexico? Tata Martino is once again having the best of Greg Berhalter, two familiar coaches here. And we are trying to see who exactly it was that scored. Comment section lighting up. Who do we have? It's Howard didn't have. Okay, that's an old comment. It looked like it was Hector Moreno, I believe.
Hector.
Oh, right now.
Wow.
And this is just devastating. Hopefully, we see a 4-2 U.S. men's national team victory. Let's get the pulse. Let's get the pulse of the nation right now. Let's see what the fans are saying, what the fans are thinking, because it is. When I refresh this, it is 2-0. Hector Moreno scores. Ugh, this game not shaping up well. We don't have the mindset to compete with Mexico. It sucks, but it's true. If you're sad, here's a picture of my dogs being cute, and one of them is still supporting the U.S. men's national team. That's kind of cute.
I don't agree with the comment on the mindset. That's just.
I think it's kind of a cliche comment, right?
Yeah.
Ryan, here's this GIF that looks a lot like Max Kimmel as a child. Ryan Harrison.
Looks a lot like Max Kimmel, Rockville Center, New York.
His name where he lives. If he was a real friend, he'd be in this chat right now.
Yeah.
He'd be watching live.
Guess to support the stream.
Zach Steffen stood there like a statue. Gabrielle Game states.
Yeah, I mean, Zach Steffen has definitely got some good experience playing for Man City this year. I don't know. I didn't see the goal.
They're saying it could be offsides. They're reviewing it. The ref is reviewing it. We have VAR. Which means let's get our VAR ref out there because it is under review.
Where'd you get that?
It is under review right now. Let's see what they're gonna. Let's see. I don't know if it's pixelated like crazy.
Yeah.
It is under review. Oh, looks struggling to beat Mexico. I'm trying to get live updates here for you guys. What is happening? Is this goal going to be revoked, or is it good? Our ref is really reviewing for quite some time. They don't see
right?
Griezmann with a U.S. red.
Why does he have a Huawei shirt on?
He must have been sponsoring them.
Yeah.
He is still reviewing Ryan. What What do we have here? Comments, 5 comments.
Michael Eickert's here.
I think it's off, to be honest. No goal. Let's go. Get this ref out of here. I don't want to see you again. Get him out. Back to the live games that the U.S. is goal. It's a goal for the U.S.
Wow, look at that swing.
Goal for the U.S.
Look at that swing. Look at that.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Honestly, Ryan, maybe this guy is our good luck charm.
Yeah. This is an insane turn of events. He looks Italian and he looks really, 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 you know what?
He looks like he's ready to let's see here. Dangerous attack. Trying to get the let's see what we got. Let's see what we got.
What a turn of events. Oh my God.
What
From a disallowed goal potentially for offsides to scoring on the other end. Thinking this game was over to having this game level at 1-1.
I think it's the mistake that happens on the field is 100%. But let's not get there right now. I'm just trying to see who specifically scored for the U.S. men's national team. We have comments are rolling in. Max, Michael Eichert's in the house. Get that thing out of here. That's what he says. That's why Hawk is back.
He's a human being. Jesus.
X-Ray Hawk. X-Ray Hawk is back in the house. Oh, it looks like it was Gio Reyna. I'm getting the update right now. It looks like it was Gio Reyna. We have a first U.S. men's national team Mexico crowd. It was Gio Reyna in the 28th minute. Let's go. I'm going to watch and see exactly what happened here. As you can tell, I'm speaking 100 miles a minute because I'm really excited.
Gio Reyna in the 28th minute with the lead pipe. Like Clue. It's a Clue reference.
Left foot in the box. Gio Reyna. It looks like the ball was kind of circulating around the box. Reyna picked it up with the left foot for the easy finish. Just like that. Weston McKennie is pumped. Gabrielle Games is pumped. Michael Eichert's yelling Max Kimmel.
I mean, Gio Reyna is one young man who knows how to finish in the box.
Gio Reyna with the goal, 1-1.
It's talented, really talented young player. Love to see it. Love to see it in a final like this as well. Not a player that needs.
I'm so excited.
I'm pumped up. Not a player that necessarily needs more confidence, but shirt's coming off. Jesus.
Get demonetized. Always finish in the box. Michael Eichert with the comment, always finish in the box. That's right, Michael. Michael Eichert he gets a little edgy with the comments sometimes.
That's what I said. He's going off of what I said. I said Gio Reyna.
Keep that shirt on. Wow, that's a lot of emotions in a short amount of time.
This is Gio Reyna doing that first screenshot there.
Reyna and starting up for the game. Good to see the youngsters don't appear to be flustered by the opponent. Let's go. Let's go. What's the possess? We got 52% possession for the U.S. men's national team. We got a couple shots on goal. I'm going to refresh the live games tracker here. This is data by Sports Radar, guys, brought to you by Club&Country. Actually, I'm not really sponsoring Sports Radar, but anyway, and this Univision stream off Xfinity is just god awful. So I'm trying to get you guys, some live. Last time I went the whole entire Honduras match, Ryan, and then I was told by Michael Eichert, he gave me a call after the game and said, dude, you were like 2 minutes delayed. So when I was going nuts in real time, I was like 2 minutes delayed.
Is that why you have this up this time?
This is why I have this up this time, because I think it's also kind of cool to see. And
is this live?
This is live. It's 100% live. It gives a visual for the crowd because Mexico is on a dangerous attack right now. And I actually want to mess around with some of these. Here we go. Live. It's almost like no tactical information. Let's see what else we can do here. So you can see U.S. has won 3 of their last 4. Gio Reyna, Jesus Corona goals. See what else we have. I'm going to go back with this one. This is probably the best view for you guys. What do you guys thought so far? Early on here, almost the end of the first half. I know I'm really excited. I'm ready to go. We got 14 people tuning in live. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I'm Club&Country. This is Awaken Atlas. My guest here, he's going to be sticking with us through the duration of the first half and be part of the halftime show. And then I'm going to cut him loose because I don't want to keep him on the stream for 3 hours. And I know his parents are probably trying to sleep because he's back from Panama now. So
chilling here in Robbinsville, New Jersey. I'm watching this game from Robbinsville. I know we got 13 people up in the stream right now. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know who you're rooting for.
Where you're living.
My address is yeah, but guys, let us know where you're watching from. Really, we're curious. You know, not specifics. Just like say, like I'm watching from this state. I'm watching from this country.
Your exact location.
What is your address, Craig? Where are you guys watching from? Who are you pulling for? Are you just pulling this stream up because you want to watch the dangerous attack, or do you want to hear the commentary? Are you guys trying to watch the actual video of the stream? What are you guys doing up in this stream? Let us know what's going on. We're here to interact with you. We're here to answer questions. Let's get it
popping.
Yeah, let's get it popping, guys.
I think a lot of people are really interested in the dangerous attack and the ball safe.
Yeah.
But once again, I don't know if this stat is accurate, but it looks like possession is extremely even. Pretty even.
Pretty even. Both managers know what they're doing.
That's a FIFA reference. Guys, we want to hear more comments. Michael Leichert, where are you at? You know who's insanely good? Gio Reyna. He has been insanely good. Gio Reyna does play for a club that wears black and gold, so we'll count that as a Phantom Crew goal. Ew, get him out of here. Matt Lazing. Matt, why is there a bigger Mexican crowd for the U.S. men's? Because, dude, you know there's always going to be a bigger Mexican crowd.
More passionate.
Yeah, come on, get him out of here. This guy hasn't been watching soccer for a while.
Yeah.
Chris, I love the Reyna family. Actually, yeah, that's right, Ryan. Giovanni Reyna's father, Claudio Reyna, played, and he was a stud for the U.S. men's national team. So right now we have 34th minute, 1-1. Giovanni Reyna goal in the 28th minute. Jesus Corona goal off a turnover in the first minute, which was crazy. I'm watching the stream in the TV, and the stream is faster.
Wow, look at that. There's a reason to watch this stream right there.
This stream is faster, guys. You are going to get more up to date with what's going on with this than you will with the actual stream from Univision or CBS Sports, depending on where you're watching it. Chelsea are champions. Shamar Goddard, welcome to the stream, my man. Thank you for joining us. We've been waiting for your appearance. He's here, Ryan. Shamar Goddard, the number one Chelsea fan in the world.
Awesome. He must have been pretty happy about a week ago.
I think he's
still happy today.
Where are you tuning in from?
Is he based in the UK?
I believe so. I've actually never interacted with Shamar. I just assume he's the number one Chelsea supporter in the world.
Yeah. Shamar, who do you have in the game tonight? You have your boy Christian Pulisic and the U.S. men's national team. Christian was representing at the Champions League final, of course, with that U.S. hoodie. Some people didn't like that. I don't quite understand the flag that he got for that, because you should be supporting your club team. You shouldn't be making a statement about your national team. There are plenty of other players that were walking around with flags from their national teams. I think there's nothing wrong with that at all. I was kind of surprised to hear the flack that he was getting, from doing that.
So I agree with that, Ryan. And right now we have Mexico in attack. It's 1-1. 36 minute of play. They kind of did give him too much, gave him a hard time for that. I don't really specifically understand why.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm still happy. I'm watching from Barbados.
Barbados. I almost went there.
Very cool.
Barbados.
Awesome. Thank you, Shamar, for joining us. It's like poor John. I'm sure it is. It'd be nice to be down in Barbados right now. Reyna, a stud. Note to McKenzie, stop trying to pass it with your left foot. Got to get McKenzie out of there, bro. I guess McKenzie is struggling thus far, which is a shame because he really has done well, Ryan, the first couple games here. Specifically against Switzerland, he played well. And, I guess he's struggling right now.
Yeah. He's definitely had some strong appearances for sure. Good to see him get experience in a big game like this. Not really a player that has a lot of experience in these type of situations, so maybe the pressure early on is getting to him. Hopefully he'll calm out his nerves, or he already has to this point. So we'll have to see what happens with Mackenzie in the back, and we'll have to see what happens with this formation as well, to see if they keep things the same going into the second half, where we have a lot of firepower off the bench, but now it is 1-1. For a second there, we thought it was going to be 2-0 to Mexico. Now that it's level at 1-1, I think you just keep things status quo for a while, especially from a formation perspective.
And guys, if you are late to the party here, let it be known that our stream is actually faster than the TV coverage. So that is the truth. Spread the word like wildfire. Everyone should be flooding into the Club and Country stream, because this is faster than the TV. So we will know actually who scored prior to probably anyone else, because this is just, we're on the ball here, Ryan.
Yeah, no, we have our partners over at Sport Radar. Okay. Really happy to be working with them, providing us with this exclusive coverage that we can, broadcast to you guys. So I'm really surprised more people aren't taking advantage of this, to be honest.
Well, let it be known that Club and Country is here streaming live. Guys, please subscribe to Club and Country. Hit the like button. It means the world to me. So I had a couple dislikes. I don't know what is up with that, but hey, maybe it's a couple of Mexican fans. Very, very possible, but that's okay. That's understood. But once again, guys, thank you for joining us here live. And currently I'm watching the stream. It looks like Mexico is kind of taking the bulk of possession right now. Ryan, I am watching in the 38th minute. The TV coverage is behind, but I think I'm actually on time with everyone else when it comes to TV coverage. So I'm going to report from here for a couple moments, because Mexico currently has the ball on the right side of the field. And it looks like the U.S. back five is back in shape. Tim Marine is adding a lot of pressure, but they're getting beat. Mexico is a little bit disjointed here, but it looks like they're keeping their shape pretty well. I don't know. This is going to shape up to be a really interesting second half. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves and say we're going to walk, out of the first half of the 1-1 game, but it looks like
it. Yeah.
But the U.S. is on the ball. One thing I'll say about this U.S. men's national team is that they're in really good shape. They definitely are prepared for this game. You got to remember, a lot of these guys playing in Europe just finished their season, but they had a little bit of a break, a little bit of a rest. So they're probably feeling pretty good. And the MLS guys are just starting out, even though there aren't many MLS guys in this current lineup as of right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I would have to say, the U.S. is on the ball, much like, Ricardo Cavallo. They're looking very comfortable in possession in general. So I'm excited to see what they can do in the second half.
I'm watching right now Mexico, though. They do have some really talented youngsters. It looks like Antuna, Ryan, I believe.
Oh, from Galaxy, correct?
Formerly of the LA Galaxy, yep.
Yeah. Shot off target. Jesus Corona. So, yes, actually, our stream is way faster. Goal kick right now from Zach Steffen. Mexico is kind of pulling up on Zach Steffen, trying to take the ball away from him, and just forced a turnover, unfortunately. So Steffen needs to be a little bit careful with that. One thing that's interesting to me, and Honduras is a high-altitude country, Ryan. Mexico, not a lot of players who play for Club America, specifically in Mexico City, it's higher altitude, isn't it? Yeah, Mexico City is, I don't know at what altitude, but if people haven't played there before, they're definitely going to feel the effects of it for sure.
That's exactly right. And we're playing in Denver, Colorado today, which is my point, is that potentially maybe Mexico is more well suited for this altitude than the men's national team. When we were playing Honduras, most of the players for Honduras played right for Olympia, their domestic team. And My Medical Reports Classics made a really good point that the average altitude in Honduras is 4,500 feet. So
that is really interesting. Yeah.
One of the reasons why Honduras was able to run the entire game when it looked like the U.S. team was gassed.
That makes a ton of sense, honestly. So it's really interesting. I wonder which federation decided on the location for this match. It kind of benefits Mexico for a lot of reasons, because it seems like there's a large Mexican-American or traveling Mexican fan base that's at this game. For one, it's being played at elevation, very similar to Estadio Azteca. A lot of things going in Mexico's favor for a game that's held on U.S. soil.
Exactly right, Ryan. Let's get the pulse of the nation. Let's see how Twitter is reacting right now. I think a lot of the fans are probably a little bit calm. I think they're probably settling in now, and with the realization that this is actually a game and not necessarily a blowout. But before we do so, let's check the stats here. 5 shots on goal, 2 shots on target for the U.S., 1 for Mexico. Possession being dominated by Mexico thus far. So my stat tracker is not right on that. Passing accuracy up the wazoo for Mexico, making better passes than us.
Good possession.
Possession, right? And passes. I oftentimes look at
61.
possession and passes as an indication of where the game is going. So right now, Mexico seems like has the upper hand thus far. Let's go back here to some of the tweets. Let's see. Our backline has looked bad, true, but our biggest problem has been progressing the ball out of the midfield. So defense in Mexico seems like it's really stepping up.
A little high press, maybe.
My ideal midfield has McKennie as the pivots. I agree with that, but we don't have Adams today.
I don't think he's 100%. There's no other reason he wouldn't be in this game unless Berhalter's gone crazy.
Berhalter was stating that he was 100% before the game, but I think he was just trying to throw off their plan of attack. And
yeah,
ask you something, Ryan. Is Jimenez not playing? Who's a bigger player for either team? Is Jimenez bigger for Mexico compared to an Adams for the U.S., or what would you say?
I would say Jimenez is bigger for Mexico.
Yeah.
Overall, I think his just goal scoring prowess, his pedigree is second to none, and he's a really important player for Mexico. Whereas I feel like with the United States men's national team, although Tyler Adams is a really pivotal player, we have a lot of other players that are equally as important to the team. I mean, who would you say out of Reyna, Pulisic, and Adams is most important to the team? It's really hard to say.
I would say Pulisic, but I think in these specific games, what we're seeing is Reyna really stepping up. It's not just because of his goal. If you watched the Honduras match, he was crushing the defense, and he was just making insane pivots, getting through the defense, creating chances. And I think right now I would say it's Reyna. Mexico just ran out 2 shots, 1 on target, 1 off target. So I think that we need to get into this halftime here, Ryan, and kind of regroup with a 1-1 tie.
Yeah, I think the U.S. and Berhalter have to be happy with that, considering about 25 minutes in, it looked like it was going to be the beginning of a blowout. So, yeah, if you're Berhalter at 1-1, I don't think you're happy with the performance, but I think you're happy with the result at 1-1 at half.
I think that's exactly right, Ryan. So we've been live for about an hour and 15 minutes now. I hope you guys are enjoying the live coverage. Club&Country's YouTube channel of the U.S. men's national team CONCACAF final versus Mexico, El Tri. And right now it is a 1-1 game in the 45th minute of play. Probably going to have a couple minutes of stoppage time, and then we're going to roll right into our halftime analysis. Ryan and I will quickly look at the stats. Then Ryan will be leaving the broadcast for the remainder, and I will be on here for the second half. So, Ryan, I hope you're enjoying being on here so far. I hope you're having fun.
Yeah, actually I am. I didn't think I would, to be honest, but it's kind of fun. Yeah, I think I'll come on future broadcasts for sure.
It's entertaining. It definitely is. It's a lot of fun to do this. It's a lot of fun to interact with some of the fans.
Yeah,
I wish some of the fans here in the stream would interact a little bit more. Come on, ask us questions. Let us know where you're from. Gabrielle Games, do you hear about the MA on the transfer window? I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means, Ryan?
MA. Trying to think of what that might stand for. He retracted the message. Maybe it was a typo.
Okay. It looks like we're rolling in 37 second of stoppage time here. Did not really get an indication of how much stoppage time there is. I would think it's only a couple minutes.
Yep. Looks like we're going to get to half at 1-1.
Stefan is on the ball right now, corralling the ball here. We
Caressing
are
the ball.
Distributing it out, and we're winding down here the first half, guys. So I hope you're enjoying it. We'll run right into live coverage. And I really want you guys to interact with us during halftime because we're going to be looking at the stats. I want to hear what you guys think. I want to hear, what your predictions are for the second half. We're going to take a look at the U.S. men's national team lineup right now and kind of look at it and say, hey, who's missing? In Mexico, of course, it's Jimenez, right? So it is halftime.
This is interesting. Sport Radar says 51-49 for possession, but we looked on Google and it was like 61-39.
That's exactly right. So
Yeah.
guys, and yeah, it's saying 59-41 possession right now.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan. So let's take a deep breath here.
I have a question for the stream, actually. I'm curious who you guys think your player of the half is for each side. It's a good question, I think. Player of the half for Mexico, player of the half for the United States. That's the first part of the question. Second part, who are going to be the most important players for each side in the second half to leading their side to a potential victory in this final?
Well, Gabrielle Game says U.S. is picking up the pace, and that is what I like to see.
Likes it. I like it.
That's what we all like to see, and I think second half is going to be really, really interesting. Guys, you heard Ryan. Shamar Goddard, if you're still on, what are your thoughts so far? Let's see who else has been on here. I haven't heard from X-Ray Hawk in a little bit. I don't know if he's still on the stream. Let's see what you guys think so far. I have some texts coming in, some questions. Gio for the USA and for Mexico, it's the midfield. There's your answer, Ryan.
That makes sense. Midfield for sure.
Gabriel Games has come up huge in the stream, guys. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. He's been interacting with us. He's making great points. He's come well prepared, tons of knowledge. So for you 9 listeners out there, what's going on? Why aren't we hearing from you? Come on.
You should do a giveaway, Brian. You should give something to. You should do some giveaways. I think in the future.
In the future, we would do some giveaways, but
shirts.
I'm only going to give it away if people are going to interact. If people aren't going to interact, I can't give anything away, right?
Yeah.
So some shirts, maybe some scarves. We'll see. I have this one thing that I bought, Ryan. I want to talk about this. I think this is really cool. This is random, but it's Landon Donovan and David Beckham autograph, both on LA Galaxy there, which I think is really cool. So super
That's really cool.
Right, Michael, I'm not giving this away. This was like $50 online, and it's at the
50. That's it.
I have the authentic, letter or whatnot.
Why is that only 50? I feel like that would be like 500.
No, have you ever seen a picture of the two of them together autographed? There's nothing else. I've never seen anything else. It's pretty cool. Very specific. If you're an MLS fan, specifically David Beckham.
You should give it to Gabrielle.
What?
I think you should give it to Gabrielle.
Gabrielle Games. On the spot. You can give me a jersey. He wants a jersey. Well, you guys should be tuning in for X-Ray Hawks live card giveaway tomorrow night, Gabrielle. I think you'll be on that. Guys, let's talk a little bit. Ryan. Let's talk a little bit more about this half. That's what we're here to do right now.
Before we give away half of your set.
Before I start stripping me of my set. But there have been
still here.
Let's USA see you. So Shamar's back in. I don't know what that means, Shamar, but I think he's let's go USA. The set is growing. We have Weston McKinney up here. We
Christian
have
Pulisic hat trick in the second half.
Creeping over my shoulder here. I like that we call it soccer, Ryan, because a lot of people get pissed about that. So specifically, we call it soccer. And of course, there's a scarf up here. Christian Pulisic.
Chat's popping off.
Dude, X-Ray Hawk, second half. Let's go. Christian Pulisic hit trick in the second half. Oh, hat trick. Yeah, there you go.
That would be crazy, Shamar. I gotta say, I don't see that happening.
Guys, if we go to penalties, I'm streaming it live. I'm streaming penalties. I can't do that. I'm just kidding. I like saying that for the people joining the feed. Yeah. I'm showing the real game.
Brian, I'm enjoying this though. I'd like to do this again in the future. It would be nice if we had like 100 people in here and like people are constantly commenting. But
as this channel grows, we will. If there's a couple other YouTubers out there who I respect in the U.S. men's national team realm, and they get 500 to 1,000, Ryan, on their stream. So I think you'll see this. Our stream on Thursday had like 4 or 5 people. So sometimes my earlier stream had 30 at one point.
There's like 15, 20 people in here. Yeah, the one where you were illegally streaming the video.
Video. I would love to see a podcast style, man. X-Ray Hawk, elaborate on that. What do you mean by that?
Would this be like a U.S. men's national team podcast that you'd like to see? Is this a general soccer podcast, a general sports podcast? Let us know what you guys would like to see. Again, it's Brian's channel, but I'm a guest. I might pop in, every now and again in the future.
And guys, just for the people tuning in who I would love to see a podcast style. Yeah, the guys who are tuning in who may or may not be familiar with Club&Country, this is the article that I just wrote about the Nations League final matchup. Fairly in depth here. Don't know exactly why it's not loading, but I'll give you guys kind of a brief view. Of my channel and what I've done so far, because that's ultimately so a couple, there's Thursday night's Watchalong. 2022 starting 11 is on my channel if you guys are interested in that. A couple gameplays, a couple video reactions, but it's growing. So once again, guys, I appreciate you tuning in today. We are growing slowly but surely, and I'll keep bringing you live coverage, videos of U.S. men's national team action, different things.
Get some feedback as well from X-Ray Hawk and Gabrielle as well. They'd like to see coverage of the Americans that are playing in Europe, potentially a podcast after MLS games, maybe on Sundays after the weekly games.
American abroad stuff. I think the MLS podcasts are doing maybe every now and then, every couple weeks or every third week, an MLS review, weeks in review where we talk about Major League Soccer and the standings and what I'm specifically seeing. Let's see, today is the last day of the giveaway. X-Ray Hawk has a giveaway, guys, for anyone interested.
Really?
Please go on his YouTube channel. I believe X-Ray Hawk, is that the best way to find it? He has I forget exactly who he's working with, but it is he's working with a car company, and essentially a sports car company for X-Ray Hawk. I'm sorry, man, I'm butchering it here, but
I'm not familiar with X-Ray Hawk, so I don't know about it.
Our Jerseys, X-Ray Hawk, Our Jerseys Instagram page, And what do they have to do, X-Ray Hawk? They have to go on that, and they have to essentially like Our Jerseys, follow Our Jerseys, and inbox Our Jerseys, a screenshot that you have subscribed to X-Ray Hawk's YouTube channel. And if you do just that, then you'll be in the raffle for tomorrow night for, I believe it's Topps soccer cards, which is pretty cool.
That is cool. Awesome.
So that's what he's doing, which I think is really creative.
Our Jerseys 09. I found Instagram for that.
A great way to interact with the fans and people and get, some interest here. So
very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I think giveaways on this channel would definitely be something that we may explore, in the future.
We'll do it. We'll definitely do it in the future.
Shirts.
Try to get the shirts. The shirts might be a little expensive. Maybe I'll have to create a Patreon account.
Go to the flea market.
If you guys would be interested in the Patreon and extra coverage and stuff like that, I can do that as well. Then I can afford shirts for you guys. But they're going to be running the MLS podcast. Michael has a lot. I think one day we could be running the MLS podcast. We'll see. If Major League Soccer was, I think once we upload more content, we're looking pretty good. If they're smart, we know a lot about Major League Soccer.
I got to say the guys at the MLS headquarters have come a long way. Andrew Wiebe actually does pretty good content, but I remember watching it 5 years ago and it wasn't nearly as good.
It's gotten a lot better. X-Ray Hawk, the podcast will go off, bro. X-Ray Hawk, are you saying specifically MLS podcast? We have 12 followers in. For anyone tuning in right now, this is Club&Country's live coverage of the U.S. men's national team versus Mexico CONCACAF Nations League final. It is 1-1 at the half. And I have Awaken Atlas here, another YouTuber with us here at the half. Awaken Atlas has a travel channel. If you guys are interested, follow him on YouTube. He's been all over, and he's a huge soccer fan. MLS recap. Pretty cool. That'd be a cool podcast idea, just a weekly podcast, Ryan, of MLS recap.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Brian, you guys definitely don't know this, but we actually had a soccer show that we did weekly or bi-weekly for a few episodes back in 2015. It was called The Far Post. If you Google or go to YouTube and search The Far Post Soccer Show, you actually can find really old episodes when we were talking about MLS transfer rumors from 2015, like back when Sebastian Giovinco first came to the league, for example.
The Far Post the win. So the Far Post is where it all started. I know that we had a cool set. I think that this show production value is a lot better than the Far Post, Ryan. However, like that was also in 2015, so
the technology wasn't there. Yeah, for live stream.
Now we have stuff like this boom stand and everything. It was an iconic show. What you said?
No, we had Beckham on. Mike was just talking about that episode when we had Beckham on.
Oh, we had David Beckham on. That's true. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. And Ryan Thompson, the goalie for the Jamaican national.
Yeah.
X-Ray Hawk, CONCACAF, when Club America is the champion. So we know we have the Philadelphia Union, Ryan, in the CONCACAF Champions League semifinal coming up against Club America. X-Ray Hawk is a huge Club America fan. So that's going to be a crazy, crazy leg or two legs there. And I'm interested to see
when's the leg in Mexico. I'd like to go down for it if you would be down. Oh, actually I can't. But I just sent my passport away to get renewed
for 3 months. Get renewed?
Yeah, but I don't know if you can travel to Mexico without a passport as an American because you probably need a passport.
Right now with COVID, you probably do.
Yeah.
Well, you need a passport in general, in order to leave.
Well, the World Cup qualifier though.
Who do we have right now? We have Monterrey versus Cruz Azul in the CONCACAF Champions League. And then we also have Club America versus the lone MLS team, Philadelphia Union, which is the team I support. And I personally think that the Union, we do need a passport. My medical board's classic. We do.
Yeah, I don't know. Used to not need a passport like 20 years ago or 15
That's crazy.
years ago.
I know. I think before 9/11, honestly, a lot of stuff was different. It's better that you need a passport and everything now to travel around. But as I was saying, Club America versus Philadelphia Union, Monterrey versus Cruz Azul, and whoever wins that plays in the final of our Champions League, the CONCACAF Champions League, which I personally think it's going to be a Cruz Azul versus Philadelphia Union final. That's what I think. I know.
I don't think so.
I know, we have a Red Bull fan here.
Yeah. Well, we've never done anything in any competition, in any playoff format competition, so I can't really say anything.
What if I just someone banned Club&Country? Whoa!
Whoa!
Comment. Ban this. Actually, my stream was taken down earlier, but you can't ban the stream guy.
X-Ray Hawk wants to take over.
Yeah, he's going to take over the channel.
Yeah. He wants to hang out with the Weekend Atlas.
He's going to impersonate me and start a podcast for MLS, which I actually think is a good idea, X-Ray Hawk.
Yeah.
But guys, it's good to kind of take a breather here, interact a little bit, because my jaw is actually hurting, like really bad from talking so much. Hey, chill. Gabriel Gomez. Gabriel James. I keep saying Gomez.
I might as well just stay on for the second half. I feel like I'm enjoying this.
I don't want to. It's not because I want to kick you off, but my stream is slower because of you.
Oh, is that what's going on? Oh, I can jump then too. I don't need to. I definitely don't need to stay on.
No. I want you on for. We're friends at halftime. That's what X-Ray Hawk says. We're friends at halftime of the Club America versus Union. Stay on, brother. They like you, dude. They like you. Stay on.
I should stay. Oh my god! I got. What is your stream gonna work if I stay?
It doesn't work. No, I don't get the game.
You're trying to live stream the game.
I'm trying to not live stream the game on my other tab and then track it while I'm doing the match.
Oh, you need more screens.
I actually do need more screens.
You should buy a monitor.
I do have a monitor. The monitor's right here.
Yeah, you need another one.
Ryan leaves, I leave.
Oh. All right, I'll let Brian decide. It's his stream. But if I'm staying, I'm getting water regardless.
The kid needs...
My medical reports doesn't care.
The kid needs better internet.
All right, I mean, I don't care. You could decide.
Dude, I'm going to kick you off, and then we're going to see if it's working better. And then if it's not, I'll just bring you back in.
All right, well, just text me. I can jump off. I'm gonna go get water anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's probably almost the end of halftime. So if I don't see you guys, it was nice being on the stream. Thank you for having me.
Someone's trying to Patreon for better internet.
I think he just doesn't have enough screens, guys. Start a Patreon so you can get another monitor.
Jump on chat. Yeah, jump on the chat, dude.
I'll jump on the chat. I'll contribute to the chat.
So Michael Likert would pay me monthly for a Club and Country Patreon.
How much?
I mean, there would include put bonus footage.
We got a new person in the stream.
John Damian Martinez.
That means fuck, right? Whatever. He's searching for a video and there's no audio. I think he wants to see the stream. He's trying to find it. Yeah. Searching for a video.
Unfortunately.
To watch and no audio. Yeah, we don't have the bootleg stream on here. Sorry.
$5 a month. All right, guys. I've got to get people what they want. They want the Patreon. I'm going to start the Patreon.
Start the Patreon.
We are live in the second half. Second half coverage is kicked back up. We are live. Let's mute the coverage here. It was a teaser. There's no live coverage. Sorry, guys. But we are live here in the second half.
So am I staying?
I'm going to boost you, Ryan, for now, but please.
Right. I'm going to go get water.
I'll see you.
All right. I'll see you guys.
Thanks for joining us.
See you soon.
Guys, subscribe to Ryan Awaken Atlas.
Awaken Atlas. I'm at 3:29. I want to see 3:30 before I go to bed tonight. One of you's got to subscribe. All right. I'll see you guys soon. Maybe. Goodbye.
Yeah. After 20 viewers, we'll get the actual game going. I wish I could do that. I would if I could. All right, guys. Let's see if the stream is working better now for me. But it seems like you guys enjoy Awaken Atlas. He's a good guy, very knowledgeable about the sport of soccer, so it's awesome to get him on. And I'll bring him on from time to time here, maybe do some collaborations with him as well. He's still here. All right, guys. Definitely need a third stream. That Patreon idea is not a bad idea. But let's see what's going on. Let's get the pulse of the nation here. Let's see what they're thinking. Here we go. Here's the Twitter comments. Game is on. My stream is finally working. If it's a really close game, guys, I might have to bring Awaken Atlas back for the just for the reaction. Looks like the U.S. is controlling in the. Oh. Christian Pulisic flicked it over to the far side. Ochoa up with the ball. It looks like there's a foul on Christian Pulisic and a player is down. It looks like Moreno is down. Is that a yellow card? Are we going to see a yellow? There's a little bit of a scuffle here. Ochoa is getting in it as the captain. Sorry, guys, some technical difficulties there. 1 second as I share my screen. I don't think my Wi-Fi has really been that great tonight, so that's part of the issue. Unless Ryan's tampering with my screen. You lost the audio. Can you guys hear me now? I'm back. All right, great. I'm back, guys, and we are live here for second half coverage of the U.S. men's national team for Mexico Nations League final. And what I was doing before we left was getting the pulse of the nation, which is kind of corny, but once again, I like to see what the U.S. men's national team fans are saying. The Bolivian Yank, interchanging between Mayweather fight and the U.S. men's national team match. Cool thing is I get both for free here in Mexico on the hotel's cable provider. That guy's the real MVP. U.S. men's national, you want a Pulisic angry? You got it. Let's see him angry. I'm kind of surprised Christian Pulisic hasn't been more of a fixture in these games, specifically coming off of his Champions League run. My medical reports, subscribe to Awaken Atlas. Yes, we are back. We are back. And I'm going to get, let's see here, guys. All right, the stream is working better. My back is hurting because I've been perched up and really excited this whole entire time. But Univision is giving me a hard time today. This isn't like Thursday, and you wonder if it's because Michael like to correct me in the comments. Is it because more people are watching the stream? Probably has nothing to do with that. But wow, looks like Kelly Acosta shouldered a Mexican player there. And was there a yellow card? I haven't brought out my yellow card referee yet. Last time I brought out the referee, they scored. He's itching to come back in. I think the final should have been next Friday. I agree, Gabrielle. I think if they spaced it out a little bit, drew a little bit more attention to it. But Sunday night at like 9:36, very random time. They're not competing with the NBA. I don't understand the issue you're having with the stream. I don't either, Michael. My Wi-Fi says it's at full capacity here, so it says it's fine. All right, guys, it is the 51st minute here. Ball is in Mexico's possession. Bring him out, Ryan says. The dancing lobsters. Can't get guys, let's keep the stream clean. We have a lot of people tuning in of all different ages. So let's keep the stream comments clean. So it looks like starting the second half so far, U.S. is putting Mexico under a lot of pressure, which is good to see. I want to see if the U.S. has changed their formation whatsoever. I don't really know how accurate this is, because it seems as if, once again, Serginho Dest and DeAndre Edmond are kind of poking back as more of left back, right back, or defensive wingers in a way, and then McKennie and Acosta are playing upfield. But this is going to be a really good final. This is going to be a really good finish, guys. So hopefully you're watching the game along with me. We have 11 people in here right now. Mexico is starting to dive like they did in the Costa Rica game. Yep, I think that's definitely what's happening. We have Gabrielle is very tough on Mexico's team, but John Brooks in the backfield, as cool as you'll like right there. Tim Ream has been very solid in this game so far. Serginho Dest throwing the ball in right now. U.S. is on attack. They're on a dangerous attack here. So let's see if – and that's the other thing is I haven't seen that much of Serginho Dest so far. I mean, I feel like he's been starting every game, but he hasn't really done what he did against Wales when he was just constantly attacking. Back to the live coverage. It is the 53rd minute. Mexico is now on attack. Let's see here. And once again, John Brooks and Acosta both have yellow cards. So, guys, that's going to kind of change the complexion of the game. 2 yellow cards, which will bring out our assistant referee here. 2 yellow cards on Acosta and Brooks right now in the middle of the game here. So they have to kind of play, I don't know. We might see a substitution. We'll have to see. 14 people in our stream right now. Thank you for joining once again. Court dismissed. Bringing the dancing lobsters. Gabrielle's TV is faster. That's good to hear. Keep me up to date, Gabrielle. I think my stream is faster, but let's see. Do we have any live notifications here on Club and Countries? What do we got here? Guys, I actually put up a who's going to take home the title poll earlier, and it was 37 votes, U.S. men's national team getting the vote. I did put some Mexican tags in there, so Pasión, Orgullo. I was hoping to get more Mexicans, of course, taking part in the poll, so it's not completely biased here. Not sure because it doesn't really show me specifically where they're from, but all right, guys, it is 55th minute. Another 40 minutes left. It is getting late on a Sunday night. It is 10:47. 10:47. We have 40 minutes left. 40 minutes of nonstop football, soccer action for you guys till about 11:30. Got to spread the word. Let's get those subscribers up for Club and Country. I agree. Let's get them up and put the banner out. Guys, please subscribe. I sound desperate there, but really, actually, it means a lot. Mackenzie is getting back. Let's see. It means a lot to me. Your subscriptions really do mean a lot. And kind of seeing the interaction with me and my channel, it just gives me that extra push to put a episode out week to week. When you're a YouTuber and you're putting content out there and people interact with that content, it's a good feeling, especially when you work really hard. I mean, all right, so I have the live stream going right now, and Mexico is just trying to more or less kind of regain possession here. They're struggling so far. Hit the bell, hit the like button, smash the like button, subscribe. That's exactly right. Do we have anything in the private chat? Nothing in the private chat, guys. If you're having technical difficulties, let me know in the private chat so I can increase the quality of the stream here. Mexico dangerous attack right now. I feel like I almost need some music, like just music in the background pumping during my. Let's see. I'm not gonna try it right now, but some sort of non-copyrighted music to kind of lighten the mood. I'm starting to miss Awaken Atlas at this point in time. I think he was a great addition to the stream. Had a lot to bring. I won't stream music. I like how they leave Tim Ream there just to remind us of where we've come from. Yeah, that's actually very true. This is a chippy part of the game. U.S. men's nationals keep looking shocked, and Mexico players actually near them. So many lazy plays. Can we stop acting like CONCACAF is this mythical creature and making excuses for the U.S. men's national team? I don't really know why U.S. men's national team fans are so negative. Like, it's a 1-1 match. Relax. Like, they're competing right now. Yep, I got taken down before because I played a YouTube video and I just streamed the YouTube video. I guess that was an issue. I did give Major League Soccer credit for the video. So U.S. is in attack right now. Let's take a look at that possession numbers, or more or less. I don't know if they're updating the numbers below, but this seems to be right. Guys, the fans want it. I'm getting tons of text messages. I support my CONCACAF team when the U.S. is in the big competition. I think he's coming back on. We're going to bring Awaken Atlas back on the stream because it looks like my my live gameplay stream is struggling anyway. So I don't think his participation really makes a difference. All right, guys, let's see here. Let's see what's going on. Shot off target for the U.S. men's national team. It is the 58th minute. What do we got here? Costa's having a significantly better game than Des is very bad. That's not bad. He's a good player. He's out at FC Dallas. You know, he plays for FC Dallas still. He's a really good player. I mean, just because he plays in MLS doesn't mean he's a bad player. I support my CONCACAF team when U.S. isn't in a big competition like the World Cup. I guess, Gabrielle, is that Mexico that you support? Who do you support? What do you mean by CONCACAF teams? Let's get the live stat tracker back up. Match tracker is tracking Mexico is in attack currently, and it is 1-1. "30 seconds more." Ryan Bauer, Awaken Atlas, will be joining this stream again for the second half. 30 minutes left in this game. I guess without him, really, my live stream is still not working, so it doesn't make a difference. That was the only reason I booted him, because I think he had some good commentary. He was adding a lot. Looks like a player is down the field right now in the 59th minute. It is Jesus Corona, who scored the first goal off the U.S. men's national team turnover. DeAndre Ayala was in a scuffle with him right there, and it looks like he is on the floor. We're going to see potentially a lot of players, a lot of diving. Get Ryan back. Ryan's coming back in. He's here. Ryan, give me the thumbs up. Are you ready to join?
Hello.
And he's back in the stream.
Changed my shirt as well. I didn't know I was coming back.
I could see you laying on the bed in the back, but I wasn't going to just do that to you.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't know my camera was still on.
Your camera was still running. Yeah, but I wasn't going to show you.
Really funny.
All right, Ryan. Well, we are here live coverage of the second half of the U.S. men's national team versus Mexico in the CONCACAF Nations League final. And have you been watching the stream, Ryan? What are your thoughts right now?
I was getting some water downstairs, and then I was listening intermittently. So I don't know what you just said most recently, and I don't have I don't know if I have Univision at home. I don't have cable in my room anyway, so
Yeah.
I haven't been watching the game.
Huge update, because this is the first time we're seeing Timothy Weah. Timothy Weah is coming in for Sergiño Dest.
Okay, so that's an attacking substitution. Did they realign the formation to
Realign the formation most likely? So Timothy Weah is coming in for Sergiño Dest. Timothy Weah is, of course, the son of the footballing great George Weah, who won a Ballon d'Or with PSG back in 1995 when he was with he was in what, La Liga? No, sorry, Serie A. He was with I'm spacing right now, Ryan.
Wait, wasn't he with PSG?
I'm also spacing because it's 11 p.m. These games are way too late, man.
Yeah, this game's super late.
It is
It's
super,
like
super
mountain
late.
time.
He was with AC Milan. That's who he was with.
Was he really?
Where was he?
PSG.
I don't know. Let's see. George Weah.
PSG.
He was with
Oh,
PSG.
that's Timothy. Why am I blanking on that? I could have sworn he played for PSG.
No, he played for AC Milan, right, when he won the award.
I'm not sure which year he won it. He played for both PSG as well as AC Milan. When did he win?
All right, here we go. So, Ryan, this is kind of cool, actually. We have Christian Pulisic still in the game, DeAndre Ayala, Gio Reyna, Kelly Acosta, Mark McKenzie, Sergiño Dest, Tim Ream, Josh Sargent, Weston McKennie, and Zach Steffen. And then for Mexico, well, these are the substitutes still available. Timothy Weah is going to come on. Timothy Weah, born in 2000. This is cool. I just noticed I could do this right now. Born in 2000.
It is cool.
Of course, it's the European metric, so I'm not really that up to speed with 183 centimeters is. 66 kilograms.
I would say 183, 6'1".
How old is DeAndre Ayala? 32 at this point, or he's
No.
younger,
He's 27
right?
or 28. He's 28.
He's 27 right now.
He's not much older than us. Yeah.
No, he's not much older than us. That's crazy.
Yeah. He was really young when he was playing on that team. And
Josh,
not super young, but Josh Sargent. I think it's crazy that there's players that already have experience playing at the international level, and they were literally born in 2000. Makes me feel really old.
it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Steffen's older than you would think, 1995.
Yeah, he is.
But guys, it is 64th minute here. I'm going to pull the substitutes away, get back to the game, get back to the action. That's what you're all here on the stream for. Zach Steffen is injured. Zach Steffen is down. He is injured. Backup keeper for the U.S. men's national team is Ethan Horvath. We saw him play against Switzerland, and it looks like
His experience. Not that you want to see your goalkeeper go down injured, but he's a more than capable backup if he needs to be subbed on, of course.
Yeah, he actually has some Champions League experience.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, to be honest, I mean, I guess there really hasn't been many games, but I haven't been as astute and been following up with the US team as much as I have in the past. But I know pretty much all the players. They pretty much have their first team and they've been playing the same guys. I know that we talk about lineup rotation, but
We talk about them a lot too, Ryan.
yeah, we do. But yeah, we know all these guys. These are anyone that's a US men's national team, they know this team. This is the first team that they're playing right now.
This is our best team right now, which I don't think we really saw against Switzerland. We're missing Tyler Adams, but Tyler Rudy, Kelly Acosta, best player on the field for USMNT right now. Let's see if he's also from Dallas, Texas, because I feel like that's just kind of
is from Texas.
He's in Maryland, so I guess that's good news. So it's good to see that Acosta's playing well. Huge scare from USMNT's national team on the late possession. Down and injured, he grabs his knee. Let's try to get an update on what exactly is happening with Zach Steffen right now. Clint Dempsey gets mad respect when the Mexican fans in attendance all start to cheer for him when they spot him on the stadium suites.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Clint Dempsey's the man.
I mean, would you cheer for Chicharito if you were at a Mexican game and they? No, you wouldn't.
No.
Gabriel Games thinks it's a cramp, but they're different players, right? Chicharito and Dempsey are very different players.
Yeah.
Chicharito
always with the national team, or did he go through periods of time where he wasn't really called up?
He's not sure. Chicharito's had an interesting career. I mean, because he's played with the top clubs in the world. He really has.
Never really got a fair chance. I feel like his goals per 90 minutes were always really good at these clubs, but they never really gave him a chance. Like at Real Madrid, he scored like 9 goals in 23 appearances.
Zach Steffen is done, Ryan. Zach Steffen's being taken out of the game for Ethan Horvath.
What are the rules on substitutions in this tournament as well?
MCL tear. It looks
that's really bad.
Well, that's what they're saying. That's just Harry Potter. We can't really listen to Harry Potter and go off his Harry Potter and
the obelisk of wokeness.
Yeah.
With no avatar.
Let's go back here. I'm trying to get back to the Twitter, back to the live stream too. 67th minute. This is going to actually add some more time to stoppage time, Ryan. So we're going to see.
Yeah, we should have 4+. I would say
4+ minutes.
Yeah. And extra time or penalties?
It goes right to penalties.
Okay, well that's good considering I want to go to sleep soon.
Yeah, it's late. It is very late.
It is, yeah. 11 p.m. here on the East Coast, 9 p.m. in Denver right now.
One of my USMT fans tonight. Let's like that. Jake Barford. He streams Ryan a lot of games. Let's see. Let's see the pulse here. Mexico right now. 2.1 million followers. Ball is safe. So is Zach Steffen still down? Let's see.
I don't know why that one guy was jumping to the conclusion that was an MCL tear unless the commentators on TV said that. But they wouldn't be able to diagnose that immediately.
The guy who would know would be My Medical Reports Classics.
That's true. It's a great person to have up in the stream right now.
I don't know if he's still tuned in, but he would definitely potentially know if it was MCL tear or not. And I appreciate you hanging in with me.
Sergeant out.
Sergeant out for Jordan Sebachu, who scored last game, Ryan.
Mm-hmm. Crucial goal.
What I was going to say is I'm proud that you guys are hanging in here. I know it's a late game, but we need all the support we can get. And 8 fans here watching right now means the world to me. This has been all going from like 5 to 15 views the whole time. So really, Ryan, we're racking up a lot of views because people come in and come out, leave comments.
Yeah.
And it's fun just to kind of interact with you guys on a Sunday night. Good way to wind down the weekend. Work week starts tomorrow. So this is a good way to kind of escape from reality, enjoy a football match before you start work tomorrow. So glad you guys are enjoying it with me. It means a lot.
Yeah, guys, thanks for tuning in. It really has been fun interacting with you all. We've had a few people that have been watching the majority of the stream. We've had a few people pass through, and we really appreciate everyone that has stopped by. It looks like Mexico is going into the attack here. Maybe going to be an early test for the new goalkeeper of the match here for the United States, Ethan Horvath.
Let's see here. I'm gonna go back to the Univision stream, Ryan. It cut me out because actually the game is going over right now. I think originally the game was supposed to start at 9.
They pushed it back.
And they pushed it back a half an hour, which, the game was supposed to be over now. So it's essentially now my stream is on fire. Like, it's really lightning fast. Oh, wow. Number 7 for Mexico. Who is that? Just blew a chance. That's a good point, Ryan. We haven't seen Linus come in yet.
I thought he was number 7. I'm not sure.
Is he number 7?
He seems like a player that would be a number 7. If that makes sense. Flair player.
See, it wasn't him. No.
Be nice to see a little coming together between him and Miazga again. If you remember 2018.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. What is happening? There we go. Line up. Let's see. Let's see what we got.
Corona's out for Mexico. Who came in for him?
Corona is out. Rodriguez is out for Mexico. Henry Martin Mex came in, and Luis Romo.
Cousin of Tony Romo.
So number 7 is Luis Romo, Ryan.
Okay. I'm not familiar with him.
And new keeper is in. It is Ethan Horvath is most likely in for the U.S. men's national team. Yep.
Yeah.
Ethan Horvath is a good player. He plays for Club Bruges. He's played in it. He's 25 years old. He's from Colorado, so he's the hometown kid. And he has played in Europe for the majority of his life, Ryan. I mean, didn't get a lot of appearances this year because he's the backup keeper. I think they have a really good keeper at Club Bruges right now. But then again, still playing European soccer, so it's impressive.
Yeah, I think with 20 minutes to go, it starts to get more and more likely that this is going to end 1-1. Of course, there's plenty of time to play, and that's not necessarily 100% going to be the case. But if it does go to penalties, you're just looking at who Mexico has in goal. Tons of experience. Guillermo Ochoa.
I have the confetti. I have the red, white, and blue confetti ready to go, ready to pop off if they win.
I honestly hope they do. Every minute that ticks by, I just have a feeling we're going to penalties. I don't know why. And if we do, Ochoa with the wealth of experience, Horvath hasn't been in a game like this for the United States, so it'll be interesting to see what happens and if he's able to step up in a scenario like that. Coming into a game like this,
I might throw the good luck confetti on the screen, like the LeBron James.
I feel like that would jinx it, dude. You just curse the U.S. They're definitely gonna lose. They're gonna concede like 10 goals or 5 goals right now.
No, but then I'll bring this guy back in.
All right, he's good luck. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
he looks very Italian. That guy looks very Italian.
He's a little scary.
One more time.
Well, the worst is this.
Yeah, dude. Get him out. Get him out.
Get out of here. Almost headed by McKenny.
Oh. Popping.
All right, let's see. Gio Reyna starting the ball. I got here. So guys, it's just the 73rd minute just started. So I'm 52 seconds behind Ryan. That's where I'm at right now.
Okay, not too bad.
It is a late night here, Colorado. It is what time in Colorado? They're an hour behind. It's 10:06 out there.
I think they're 2 hours behind, actually, East Coast for Mountain Time.
Oh, Greg Berhalter was trying to grab the ball, and the Mexican player pushed him.
Oh my God!
Nothing really happened though. He didn't. Oh, Rainey just went to Meg number 27 on Mexico and got pushed down. Dude, this is getting dicey. It's getting chippy out here. Dude, he's gonna bring out the yellow card.
It's US Mexico for you.
Tigres number 27. Guillermo Ochoa is barking out orders. It is a free kick for Christian Pulisic in the box, deep into the box. Header going up. Mexico's taking it down on defense. But You know who's really fast and very good with his feet? Timothy Weah.
Yeah.
He's a very good player.
He's a really good player out on the wing. Knows how to play a cross in as well. It's a good substitution.
Very, very good player. We have live coverage here, 75th minute of the U.S. men's national team final against Mexico, the CONCACAF Nations League final. Looks like Ryan right now, U.S. is kind of putting on a performance here. Now, of course, our stat tracker is a little bit further ahead, so it's saying Mexico is an attack, which they are now. They just got the ball in my live stream. Yeah, dangerous attack by Mexico. Here's Mexico on the wing.
Yeah, it kind of seems like, I mean, I don't have the stream in front of me right now, but it seems like things are kind of opening up a little bit. Like there's chances that are.
I want to make a comment right now about this game, watching this live stream. And I want some Mexican fans, if you're watching, to chime in, let me know what you think. This is the first time I've really watched this U.S. men's national team. And I think just pound for pound, skill-wise, they're matching Mexico, Ryan. Like technically gifted, they're matching Mexico. In the past, you see Mexico and they're better dribblers. It seemed like they had better touch. These players are just as good, right? I think that they are right now.
I think they are. I mean, I'm not watching this game, but I just know from the names and the previous matches that I've seen at both club level and international level.
I have a tendency in my mind to kind of hype Mexico up, to be like, oh, it's Mexico. They're on another level, but they're not anymore. They're not. In fact, I think the U.S. is better. I'm just going to put it out there.
It's close. It's really close right now, in my opinion.
I think it's as close as it's ever been. I think in the mid-2000s, the U.S. was better with that 2016.
Yeah. From a skill perspective, I would give a narrow edge to the U.S. from a pure technical skill perspective, especially the attacking players. U.S. just has so many talented attacking players right now, and Mexico does too. But
right, a corner from Pulisic. It's saying Mexico has the ball. So header, Guillermo Ochoa saves the ball there. Dangerous attack. Mexico is now on the attack. Throw in the 77th minute. This game is moving. Only 13 minutes left in this game. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm telling you. Keep your composure over there, Ryan.
Get a hold of yourself. I'm sitting on my floor right now. I don't have a nice set like you. I'm sitting in my cramped bedroom that's being used for storage. So it's not great here.
It's all right.
Sitting Indian style over here.
Dempsey and Tim Howard are both my favorite players of all time. They're both legends, Gabrielle. They're great. Gabrielle's been sticking with us this whole entire stream.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think actually, I think X-Ray Hawk, we did leave the stream once Ryan was kicked out.
Yeah, he wasn't kidding, dude.
When I said that the Philadelphia Union are going to beat Club America, he was pissed.
He was offended by that. I don't know. Maybe he went to watch some Weekend Atlas videos.
I think he's honestly just really focused. I think he's just really focused on the game.
Yeah.
And I completely understand. Sometimes when you're doing these streams, you're not as focused on the game because it's a little harder to watch. I need the third monitor, Ryan. You're right. And I need better Wi-Fi.
Those things would definitely help. I don't have my button down on either as well.
It's funny with like YouTube stuff and cameras, lighting. You could always be better. There's always something that could be better, right? Like it's just an endless amount of effort to try. Like
Linus came on.
Linus came on.
Yeah, that's the power play right there for Mexico. They're going for the kill. They're going for the throat. They don't want penalties.
Like Ryan, I have the green background. Look.
Oh, that is cool. Yeah.
Well, if we want to talk Mexico, let's put the green up. If we want to talk the U.S., we're back blue.
How much does that cost?
No, it's like $25 on Amazon.
Wow, that's really good. Actually,
yellow. I got everything back here. I got red.
What does the red light mean?
The tape is running. We're running with the live recording here.
Oh, I thought it meant it's off.
X-Ray is watching the game on TV. That's good.
Okay, cool.
All right, guys. It is getting late. I don't know about you, Ryan, but I'm getting tired. I can't imagine how the players feel right now. Obviously, they're all adrenalined up.
Yeah. Oh wow, Mexico's really close to the goal right now on this tracker. I don't know how accurate it is, but they're like literally right in front of it. And they just scored. They just scored.
Oh, they just
Wow,
scored.
look at that. Instant impact by Linez. I don't know.
Well,
Wow, Linez scored.
I don't know who's the better coach. Is it Tata Martino or Greg Berhalter?
I think it's not close. I don't think
You
it's
think it's
close.
Tata Martino?
Tata Martino's in
I
a
think
class.
Tata Martino coached Argentina too, didn't he?
Yeah, in Barcelona.
He did.
Yeah. Greg Berhalter's coached in MLS. Yeah. Yeah, but look at that. Linus came
Wow.
on
So what
immediately.
Lions received the ball with his right foot, took it to the left, cut inside the box, left foot shot, outreach. Horvath dove to his left and just beat him. And the Mexican fans are going nuts in the stadium, dude. The stadium is shaking, but US are going absolutely bonkers. And in the Substack article, I did say it was going to be 2-1 Mexico. Just saying.
It's looking pretty good right now. I said 1-0 Mexico, so I might have the margin correct. But Linus is one of the most technically gifted players on this Mexican side. He was young a few years ago. He's not old by any means. He's still in his early 20s, and he's going to be a really pivotal player for Mexico going into these qualifiers for sure.
I think you're right. He's very young. I think he's
23. Like, maybe not even 23.
Well, I'm getting sick of this Mexico versus USA. I'm trying to get the pulse of the nation here and see what's going on with the tweets, Ryan. See how the fans are reacting.
Let's get the pulse, Brian. Let's finger the pulse.
The pulse of the nation. What a banger, can't complain. X-rays, yep, it was a great goal. USMNT is spending too much time on defense and lousy ball control, and they pay for it again. Ream is trash, and you all know it. Whoa. MLS now
trash.
He's not. Where's Miazga with his height commentary? Bring him in, bring him out, bring him out.
I mean, Ream's not trash, but
Team Ream
he has experience. I understand why he's there.
Dude,
is he the most talented player for that position?
No, because also Linus is so young and quick, and Ream can't catch up.
Yeah, this is the problem with playing three center backs. These type of players will beat you for pace. US has some time.
Dangerous attack. Let's get the pulse of what's going on here. I'm gonna corner. It looks like it's gonna be a corner for the US men's national team. I'm in the 80th minute. Right, I'm 80-50 right now. It's saying 81-40, so I'm about 50 seconds off. But I'm going to keep it.
Goal US just scored.
Goal for US. It is a
Let's
goal.
Go.
It is a header. Off the freaking goal.
McKinney.
Weston McKinney. Wow.
This is a game. This is
a really good game.
Game on. Let's go.
Let's go. Getting pumped up. Weston McKinney's going wild. He's going absolutely wild. Dude, he hugged Greg Berhalter. He ran right over to Greg Berhalter. They respect him.
Yeah.
One thing about Greg Berhalter, I will say, and McKinney did his like Harry Potter thing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That's gonna be a signature thing when he scores, and it's gonna end up being Antoine Griezmann, and
it's unique.
He doesn't score enough to really do that, right? Does he?
It's just it makes it even more special because it doesn't happen that often.
What's your favorite one of all time?
Favorite celebration?
Goal celebration of all time.
Just like a generic goal celebration, or like a player that's known for a specific goal celebration.
That's known for a specific celebration.
I think ours is this. I know which one you're going. It's with the Ronaldo, the C.
My favorite one's actually the Robbie Keane cartwheel.
Oh yeah,
the Robbie Keane cartwheel flick when he goes like that in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a classic for sure.
He always kisses.
Robbie Keane.
He always kisses like and go like this. Because I think he
tattoo there.
He had his kids tattooed on his wrist.
Yeah, that'd be really painful to get a tattoo on your wrist. Honestly.
Yeah, well, he's a nut. He's actually listening live right now on the stream. It's our number one.
Yeah, Robbie's a good friend of the stream. We've had him on a few times. Bold shot in the dark. I think the U.S. gets the winner now.
I think they do. Mexico throws in the 4th minute.
Shot in the dark. I don't like our chances if it goes to penalties.
We aren't talking about the Cobra Kai Robbie Keane. We're talking about the Irish national team. Dude, in Cobra Kai, the guy's name is Robbie Keane. It's hilarious.
That is hilarious.
It's spelled differently, but I think it's so
funny.
They always go, Robbie Keane. And he lives in LA.
That is funny, yeah.
Mexico, dangerous attack, dude. They're keeping possession right now. Let's kind of focus here on the game. Tyler Adams is in for Tim Ream.
That's so random. When you have Tyler Adams available, if he's healthy, why is he not starting the game? And if you are going to bring him on, why do you bring him on now? I don't understand.
Sebastian Lletget is in.
All right, well, that substitution makes sense. That's an attacking player that can score a goal.
Gio Reyna. We got 6 people watching live, guys. Thank you for watching live. The live commentary of the U.S. men's national team versus Mexico. Please make sure to subscribe, smash the like button if you haven't already. We have the guest Awaken Atlas here, the famous Awaken Atlas, back from Central America, back from Panama. It's exclusively for this match. That's not really why he's here.
I've been down there, been scouting the teams. Different opponents coming up in the hexagonal, or they've done away with the hexagonal?
No,
it still exists.
It's kind of different now. Yeah, I mean, there's still somewhat of the hex.
I'm calling it, guys. I think there's going to be a U.S. men's national team.
Jeffrey McClellan, subscribe to you on YouTube. Thank you, Jeffrey, for the support. I really appreciate it. I got the live notification. Either he subscribed earlier in the stream or it just happened now. But either way. All right. It looks like Weah almost scored. Free kick for Mexico in the 86th minute.
Ooh, cheap.
Don't know what's going to happen here.
Yellow card. McKinney, yellow card. Probably a tactical foul, but is that really where you want to do?
I feel like you feel more energy now than you did at the start of the stream.
Yeah, I don't know. Getting into it. I am tired, but maybe I'm just so overtired that I'm just saying what's on my mind.
That's what people want to hear. That's what people want to hear. Come on, let's get these stream numbers up. We got 8 now. Let's go. Let's get them up. Come on, we need I want 25
rookie numbers.
These are rookies.
Got to pump those numbers up.
we just lost a guy.
Oh, it's all right.
Dude, the numbers were getting pumped up with the pre-match.
Yeah. It looked like you were like actually streaming the match.
It looked that's what it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why. Had nothing to do with the content that we were putting out. Well, the thing is, people go on the stream expecting to see the actual game.
And they just drop off, right?
Yeah, because they're not looking for people talking about the game. Maybe you had to make it explicitly clear that that's what it is in the description. Let's go finally inside the net. That sounds good.
Well, I'm watching right now.
They got 4 minutes plus stoppage, 3 minutes plus stoppage. I mean, I don't like our chances. I don't like the U.S.'s chances in penalties. I kind of thought this was going to penalties when it was 1-1, but I didn't think it was going to go to penalties.
I think we're going to see a Jordan Sivashu goal to win the game.
That would be amazing. That would be sick.
Like what just happened against Honduras.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Let's see what the fans are saying. Dude,
literally, the U.S. fans are so emotional. Like, when they go down 1 goal, they just start freaking out and blaming the coach and saying everything's wrong and we're never going to be able to do anything in this confederation. It's ridiculous. Like, their emotions are insane.
They're out of control.
Yeah, like everything's wrong when we're down a goal. Doesn't make any sense.
Seriously, I did wonder what's going on now in the house that fired off 5 bullets was last scored a few minutes ago. What? All right.
I don't know what that means. Well,
tequila defense on set pieces.
Mariachi.
I'm a huge fan of taking Rainey off the pitch. I actually agree with that. Jake Logan versus Griff is not sports you should be watching right now. USA versus Mex. Let's go. I completely agree with that.
Yeah. Money grab.
What's actually interesting too, Ryan, is that my original stream that was taken down for this was what I promoted. Free kick for Mexico. So I wonder if.
Oh, look at that. It's right on the corner of the 18, guys.
Oh, my God.
Very dangerous position for Mexico right now. They have a real opportunity to take this game.
This is way faster. This live stream that we show is the fastest live stream in the game. So you're going to see if Mexico scores here, you're going to know sooner than anyone else. Wow, they fouled Linus. Dangerous attack. What does that mean?
This is right on the corner of the 18. I don't think they played the ball. They played the ball into play right now, but This is really dangerous. I could easily see Mexico scoring here and taking this.
The Linus gets fouled by Tyler Adams.
It's a really bad spot to foul, but Linus is a really tricky player to get the ball off of. Guys, everyone in the stream right now, let us know who you're rooting for. You got a minute plus stoppage time.
The stream is popping off.
Stream's popping off right now, guys.
Ethan Horvath is nervous.
Let us know in the comments, guys, who you guys pulling for. Is this going to end in a draw? Are we going to go to penalties? Is Mexico going to take it right here with this free kick? What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments.
Oh. Dude, they're really standing over the ball for quite some time. It's Herrera is standing over the ball. Pulisic, they have two men.
It's in the box. It's in the box.
It's probably popping around the box.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
Popping inside the box.
We are once again in the 90th minute now. We are in the 90th minute. I think, is it really still a dangerous attack for Mexico?
Yeah, it's back on the corner.
Outside. They're hovering over the ball. They're gonna start peppering.
Gabriel thinks penalties. I don't know. I hope for penalties right now. This is looking pretty dangerous for Mexico, guys. As a U.S. men's national team fan, I'm a little nervous right now. I'm not gonna lie. Mexico has a lot of really technically gifted, talented players on the ball in the final third here.
Dude, all the comments have been Gabriel games. Guys, everyone else, the other 7 people in here, step your game up. We want some comments from you. Thank you, Gabrielle, for your constant interaction. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, Gabrielle is definitely going to be a candidate for the next giveaway, I think.
He might be getting the jersey. I don't know.
Yeah.
He might get the jersey if people don't say, literally, if people don't start saying where they're from. Dude, Mexico had a shot there. Wow. Oh, Ethan Horvath with a diving
came out like a shot.
No, yeah, he did. But Ethan Horvath came up. He saved the ball there, and now it's in the corner. Dude,
+7.
It's 7.
It's 7, guys. Stoppage time. It's 7. This is gonna go down to the wire, isn't it?
Tata Martino is going crazy right now.
He's got that Marquino and it's magic.
This is a really good match, dude.
I wish I haven't actually watched the real game at all. I'm just watching it on here with you guys. Don't really know what's going on. Got a Jeffrey McClelland, Washington State, go USA. Let's go.
Let's go, dude. He was a subscriber. Thanks, yeah. Jeffrey. Let's go, baby. You're in the raffle for the free jersey. Jeffrey McClelland coming up big. Love to see it.
You just got a free kick here.
I wish I was in Washington State because it would be like 8 o'clock right now, 8:25.
Yeah. I hate prime time for the East Coast.
Another huge save for Ethan Horvath. Dude, he's coming up like a brick wall. Shades of Casey Keller out here. Seriously, though.
Yeah. I feel like keeper coming off the bench.
That's a bad giveaway, though. That's a bad giveaway. It looks like the ball's safe.
Shows he has it, yeah.
Wow.
But I'm just going to say, like, a keeper coming off the bench, especially in a team that doesn't have a ton of inexperience, you think that
dude, nervous. We have a fight. Dude, there's always a fight with USA versus Mexico.
Yeah, especially down to the wire. The end of games right here.
Horvath was pushed. Looks like who's going crazy right now? Timothy Weah is freaking out. So is Yedlin. Alvarez keeps going at Weah.
These games get very chippy at the end.
McKenny is yelling at Herrera.
This is going to penalties.
Oh, man. Have they ever gone to penalties in the cup final before? I don't think so. I've never seen it. Best thing about living over here, don't have to stay up late. It's actually very true. But
very
sometimes,
true.
Yeah, you're going to say
for Premier League in the morning.
Premier League Sunday morning.
It's too early. It's too early. Some of the early games are too early. That's the only thing. Gotta record it. Or Formula One.
Dude, Way is still going at it. Hector Herrera, yellow card USA.
Yedlin.
Bring him out.
Keep saying ball safe. Bring him out. Bring him out.
We
You got a
got
card. You got a card him for that.
yellow cards. We have 2 yellow cards on the field. That means you'll see this ref. Good luck. Our good luck charm is coming back in.
Mr. VAR.
Dude, every time I show him the U.S. scores.
Yeah. They did score both times.
He scored too.
Yeah. Watch out.
He's really creepy.
Tyler Adams winner, calling it. He's really creepy, but he's even more than creepy. He's
a crazy guy. Crazy look in his eyes.
Yeah. Gotta watch him out in the streets.
Dude, Ethan Horvath is chewing up time. He's looking out. He's pumping up the crowd. He's going like this. Actually, he's not. I just wish he was.
Yeah.
Why don't they do stuff like that?
They should.
Like the goalie has the ball there. He's just going like this and cupping his ears like AI.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And getting the crowd into it. That's how you win a starting position.
The court of public opinion.
That's how you win a starting position. Guys, I don't know, like, you should seriously. You'll have 8 people watching right now. This is the best live stream on YouTube. You're not going to get more entertainment anywhere else. It's the truth. Jeffrey McClellan can tell you it's the truth. Gabrielle Games can tell you it's the truth. Everyone who tuned in today, I appreciate it. Once again, this is Club and Country live with special guest, Awakened Atlas.
Hello, guys. For anyone that's new on the stream, I'm joining Brian's stream today to talk a little bit US-Mexico. Looks like they're in the attack here.
You might be a constant fixture, Ryan, for all the live matches moving forward.
I enjoy it.
Dangerous attack with the U.S. Dangerous
Final
attack.
Final third here.
This
is pretty real time. Free kick. Oh, Mexico. Boo.
We're seeing penalties, dude. We're going to see penalties.
Depends.
The question is, does Ethan Horvath have what it takes for penalties? Because Zach Steffen's a very good penalty shot stopper. He really is.
Yeah. I don't know what Ethan Horvath's experience is in penalty shootouts, but Ochoa being with the team for so long, playing for so many, I wouldn't say necessarily top European clubs, but in top European leagues, at least 35 years old. You got to give him the edge in this scenario. And also Mexico's players are much more experienced overall, regardless of how much talent.
I agree, but let's not go there yet because it's 90+7 and we are 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes.
30 seconds left, pretty much there.
Seconds left. The stream is up to 10 people. Comments are up the wazoo. What do we got here? Have enjoyed the convo. Thanks, Jeffrey. I appreciate it, man.
Thanks, Jeffrey.
Stay with us here. It's CONCACAF anti-discrimination protocol step 1. That's what they're showing right now. Is there something happening right now? The band is on the field. The band is on the field.
Looks like we're about to go to penalties.
Looks like we're going to go to a penalty shootout.
Let's do it.
It's time for a penalty shootout.
I don't know what's going on.
Christian, everyone seems very confused. Guillermo Ochoa.
Jose Escobar is enjoying the stream.
Something's happening.
Maybe there's a scuffle going on. Are you watching the live stream?
I am, yeah. If you guys know what's happening, I can't hear it. First time watching, keep up the great work. Thank you, Jose. I really appreciate it, man. Make sure to subscribe, smash that like button, all the other cliche things, but it really does mean a lot. Dude, it looks like we have a water break right now, and we're going to penalties. Tata Martino does not seem happy because I'm sure he was pissed when they conceded, when they were up 2. Specifically because he played. I mean, the guy's a genius. He's a tactical genius. I don't know if you're a Mexican fan or a U.S. fan out there, but you got to give respect to Tata Martino, having coached the teams he's coached, and really doing what he's done with his Mexican team with Jimenez missing. It's pretty impressive.
100%. Never doubt the prowess of a top coach and how that can be an X factor for you in finals.
So Gabrielle saying they keep fighting and saying stuff at each other. That's why they stopped the play.
That's insane. The banter out on the field.
Dude, we're gonna
live for it. These games are great. These games never disappoint, honestly, regardless of the result on the field.
We're gonna have to review the scuffle. We don't want Griezmann coming in here.
Yeah, definitely don't want that. There's children.
I have the confetti ready to go. The confetti is ready to go.
Yeah. Oh, is the ball still in play?
It's still playing. Dangerous attack, 8:50.
Because they had a stoppage. They're not at penalties yet.
Wow, dude, this is really intense.
Super intense. Wow, they're right outside the 18 now.
I might have to start streaming the real game.
You have
Guys,
to stream.
streaming the real game.
I have to.
How long before it gets taken down? Like, what if the YouTube
2 minutes.
the YouTube monitors are watching penalties and they're too into it to like take it down? You know,
I think it's probably an algorithm or something. I doubt it's
That's
manual review.
algorithm. It's not manually done. But if it
All
was
right, they gotta call it. Aren't they calling it? They're in +9.
hold
+9 right now, guys. We're about to go to penalties. Let us know down in the comments who's gonna take it in the dying moments. Is there gonna be a goal? Are we gonna see penalties? Which goalkeeper is gonna come up big for their country?
I have my money on Ochoa, to be honest, but
Yeah, I don't know.
But
Dude,
but if they're good enough penalties, doesn't matter who the keeper is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, dude, this game just keeps going. Here we are. So they stopped it at 10.
Yep, that's it. Waiting penalties.
Penalties. It is time for the penalty shootout.
It's
Guys,
time.
I'm praying, but I am scared. Oh, Jose Escobar, USA. Let's go, baby. I'm praying, but I am scared. I agree.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you for the support. Thank you for tuning in. We have 2 new fans here in Jose and Jeffrey. It means a lot. Right, let's try to get some background on Ethan Horvath.
Look at his penalty experience.
Penalty experience. Let's see, guys, if he has any penalty.
I don't see him cracking under the pressure at all. So like, I'm not at all worried.
Ethan Horvath saves penalty in Belgian champion playoffs 4 years ago. It's a shame he's going to have to lose all his hair to play for the Stars and Stripes. Mixed Discrude comments. Maybe he can transfer it into a beer. Wow. Crazy Bruges
has Mixed Discrude commenting on this stuff on Reddit. He's so weird.
Oh, boy, 72, but Discrude. Bruce first. Where's Mixed Discrude? Also, right now, I believe so. You can make the argument. Interesting, Ryan. Let's see what else. This is Reddit.
He has experience in penalties.
Most reliable source on the internet. I just need to let it out. Jesus, man. What's he talking about there?
Taking a dump.
Tears. There? So I think he had victory over Zenit St. Petersburg. Oddly enough, I've been to Zenit St. Petersburg Stadium. U.S. men's national team just need to let it out.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But is he going to let it out tonight? I think
is he going to let it out? Is he going to whip it out? What's he going to do?
Dude.
I mean, it's U.S. Mexico. Anything can happen.
Oh, it's very true. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen, and everything has happened. I'm sure. Just ask Chet Messing.
What does Chet Messing say?
Doesn't get any better than that.
It doesn't get any better than this. It's a goal. It's a goal. What was his call for Thierry Henry?
Well, he doesn't make the call. He does the analysis after the I forget who the commentators. Right. John Callan. I forget his name.
Gabriel.
Henry! Ah! You're not gonna hit a ball any better than that.
He goes, you're not gonna see anything better than that.
Yeah. He loves it. You can't hit a ball any sweeter than that.
All right, well, let's get the polls of the nation. Let's get the pulse of Jeffrey McClellan and Jose Escobar too, and Gabriel Gaines. If you guys want to tune in, let us know what you're feeling right now. If you're anxious, if you're excited, if you're nervous, all 3 is how.
Hey, they started.
They're back. We are back.
Yeah, go to the penalties. It says ball saved. Wait, why doesn't it say that for you? What am I looking at?
Yeah, what are you looking at?
I'm looking at the live stream on my phone. I don't know.
You're scaring me. Awaiting penalties.
Yeah.
I'm reloading this.
All right. They didn't start yet, I guess.
Yeah, they didn't start yet.
Okay.
All 3, let's go. Nervous. Jeffrey McClellan's nervous. Gabriel Gaines is all 3. 13 people tuning in. Guys, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe. We're bringing you the penalties live commentary of the penalties. We are about to get underway here for the stream. Tata Martino looks pissed off. He does not look happy. Guillermo Ochoa, you can tell he's nervous. Dude, actually, Guillermo Ochoa, last time I saw him, Portland Timbers were playing in a game. It was at Jeffrey McClellan might be a Portland Timbers fan, considering he's from Washington State, and they scored. I think was it Bravo? Someone scored on Guillermo Ochoa. Michael Eicher is back in. This is nuts.
Yeah, he's here for the Pens.
Here for the long haul. We got 14.
X-Ray Hawk.
X-Ray Hawk is back.
Why does it say Mexico attacking? Have the penalties started? Ball save.
Dude,
USA.
It's extra time. We don't have penalties.
Oh my God, I'm so tired.
Oh my word.
Oh no. I thought I went right to penalties. Why is it? I'm so confused. Why did it say awaiting penalties? Let us know in the chat. What's going on, guys? I thought it was penalties.
The Sounders fan.
Oh, that's cool.
Waiting for overtime. It's not penalties. Laughing my ass off. Oh no.
Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah, we're very tired. That's only knockout stage.
Dude. This is like freshman year all over again. It's another 30 minutes at least.
Well, it's not our fault this time, though. At least, like, this is honestly, we're being somewhat productive here.
Yeah.
I mean, we would be up watching this regardless. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
That's how at least I would.
But if I wasn't on the stream, I probably wouldn't be watching this, as sad as that is.
Maybe sleep. Dude, there's a lot of people in the stream right now. They want to know what's going on. We got people flooding in. Let me hear how you guys are feeling. What's going on out there? There's a lot of tension. I'm tired. I'm excited. It's everything right now.
Yeah, we're doing live commentary on the match, guys. We have our partners over at Sport Radar with some exclusive coverage showing you guys up-to-date coverage on exactly what's going on prior to when you're going to be able to see it on the live broadcast on Univision.
We are not partnered with Sport Radar. That's just this is worse than Copenhagen. It's Copenhagen. Well, yeah, Copenhagen
94.
No, Copenhagen 86 sucked. 94 was better. We told ourselves we would go back, and we did.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we made it right.
Yeah.
Tired legs out there. We got DeAndre Edlin's cramping up. Mark McKenzie is just hanging in there. John Brooks. Dude, John Brooks is a really good player.
He's talent.
He's
got quality. He's got the pedigree. 100%.
All right.
Love John Brooks.
You really like John Brooks.
Yeah, he's solid.
I have an Eartha Berlin scarf there, actually. Maybe the Eartha Berlin scarf will be the giveaway.
Yeah. Injured. Who? Yedlin. He's injured.
Weston McKennie. I like
Yeah, right when extra time started, everyone jumped up in the stream. I think they were looking for the coverage again.
Yeah, that's what they were doing.
Dude, I might have to sign off. I'm so tired. Oh my God.
That's the thing about YouTube, Ryan, is if you give people what they want, if you do something for them, if you make their lives easier, they're gonna.
Yeah.
Anyway, dangerous attack for Mexico, dude. I guess. Oh wow! Because what's gonna happen is it could be half an hour of extra time, and then penalties are like another 20 minutes probably.
If they go to penalties, which I think they will.
They're not going to go to penalties.
We'll see.
Is Pulisic still in? I think he is. He needs to do something, dude.
I haven't been watching the game, but on the tracker that we're watching, I haven't really seen him do anything to make an impact, honestly.
Is Michael Eichert still out there? He's saying this is nuts. Ooh, that's too long. I'm out. Oh, no.
Yeah. Dude, I want to be out too. I'm trapped. Thought it was going to penalties. I was excited. Everyone else in the chat did as well.
We got 7 like really just awesome people in here hanging out.
Yeah.
X-Ray Hawk. Well, we have X-Ray Hawk, we have Michael Likert, we have Gabriel Games, we have Jeffrey McClelland.
I'm one of them too. Awaken Atlas in the chat.
I'm bouncing. Dude, don't bounce. Dude, the pregame show behind the rivalry, it was just taken down. That was the best.
Rim. Rim, Michael. Rim.
All right, US is on the attack. Good luck, guys. Godspeed. I'm going to go get some water. I'll be right back.
All right. I'll hold down the stream in the meantime. Yeah, guys. I'm not really sure how this is going to turn out. It's 2-2. I really think that both teams are going to be playing kind of conservative within the first 15-minute period, but I don't really think that either team wants to go to penalties. I think Tata Martino is going to be very upset with how his team responded after that late goal. Diego Lainez came in, scored pretty much immediately, and to give up a goal immediately after that, it's got to be super frustrating, especially for a coach of his caliber. So it looks like the ball is down in the United States end of the field right now. Mexico, it seems like whenever they attack, they march down the field super quickly. They're right in front of the goal right now. Kind of scary. And they just kind of stopped right there.
All right, guys, we are back. We are back. We are back. We are back.
We are back.
They're dropping like flies on the stream as well.
Dude, they're tired.
People are tired. People are dropping off. The thing is, when the penalties come back, there's going to be like 60 people up in here trying to get the live stream.
Yeah.
Because they just search stream.
Yeah. Hoping that there's a link in the description.
There's a what's that?
Hoping that there's a link in the description. That's why they come. I don't know. I feel like I've seen so many soccer games. It's almost like when we talked about when you've seen so many baseball games. You don't always know exactly how they're going to go. But I feel like I've seen enough US-Mexico. You can kind of feel it. I kind of feel like Mexico is going to score. I really do.
I know what you're saying.
I just feel like this is a 3-2 game.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
This is definitely the longest video I've ever had on YouTube.
Yeah, it's very long.
2 hours.
And also, like, I don't trust Berhalter. I just don't. It's not that I don't trust the players. I don't trust the way that he sets up the team.
Yeah.
Mexico, and in these type of games, it's the coaching that makes the difference when the players are even.
Free kick by Mexico.
I just don't see the U.S. winning this one. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really mean anything.
Well, my observations of the Nations League final so far and the Nations League in general is that this was created to drum up interest in other CONCACAF nations to go from like Division C to Division B to get promoted and whatnot. This just shows that the U.S. as a U.S. fan is there right now, and I think I'm happy with the way they bounced back, Ryan. They're kind of resilient, right?
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing about today's game is the resiliency that was shown throughout, and the fight. They definitely had the fight. They definitely have the intensity. They have the resiliency, and I think this is one of the best games I've seen as far as this rivalry goes.
Yeah.
I think
I wish I was actually watching it. They got a free kick again on the corner of the 18.
Estados was just driving. So yeah,
he's
guys,
a really, really good player. I want to see how old he is. Is he 23, Linus?
I think he's 23 years old. If anyone knows how old he is, please comment. But this is live coverage of the U.S. men's national team versus Mexico in the CONCACAF Nations League final. It's Club and Country joined by Awakened Atlas, the legendary Awakened Atlas. I like to say that.
Oh God!
Goal kick USA in the 100th minute.
Ball save. Must have been close. He's 20, Linus. Linus is 20.
Great game on our ball hands.
Great game on our ball hands, Max Kimmel. Gabriel said he's 20, so he must have been 17 in that game a few years ago.
Wow, it's impressive.
He's really young. Mexico substitution. Hector Moreno coming off for Carlos Salcedo.
Salcedo's
Isn't he really old?
I think Salcedo plays for Club America, doesn't he?
Pretty sure he's old.
Carlos Salcedo.
I've heard that name for a long time. US made a sub too. I didn't see it.
Oh, we didn't see it. Oh, let's see Carlos Salcedo, and then we'll get to the US. I know Salcedo's a good player.
Kind of old. Not that old.
7, dude. You just keep jumping. Yeah, but he plays for
Yeah.
Tigres. Yeah. He was in the Tigres versus Bayern Munich final.
Yeah, he's been around. Been around the block once or twice.
It's like the village bicycle. Everyone has a ride.
Yeah.
Dude, what? This is USA Max Match, the perfect backshot for a Euro 2020 prep. All right, Jared, get out of here, man. Who the hell are you? We're getting kind of raunchy at the end of the match here. Okay, guys, from sitting on the bar, so please make it worth it. Diane Hansen, Mexico national team tweeting out with a good cross. Okay, that's the English national team. How is Hector Harris still in the field? Should have been straight red for that slide on Horvath.
He slid the goalkeeper. Wow.
101. Here we are back with the live tracker.
102nd minute here. Deep into the match.
A lot of people
Whoa.
in and out of the stream here, guys. Let us know where you're from and who you are and why you're watching. Dangerous attack for the U.S. men's national team. Dude, Horvath is standing like a brick wall right now.
Yeah. Been impressed with him since he's come in.
I like that Clint Dempsey got a standing ovation.
Yeah, I really like that. Oh,
Well,
whenever I see that little goal kick.
You wonder how many of like the Mexican supporters there honestly probably live in the U.S. and are like their second favorite team is the U.S. You know?
Yeah.
And they probably like Dempsey. Who doesn't like Dempsey?
Yeah, that's gotta be a lot to do with it. Also, he's from Texas, where a lot of Mexican Americans live. So,
Yeah, he's a legend.
yeah.
Gabriel,
But
he's a good player.
I don't see any Mexican player that Americans would cheer for. Maybe like Hugo Sanchez, like a player of that caliber.
Aitor Cardon.
Maybe Aitor Cardon.
Club de Cuervos.
He gets the people screaming. He gets the shirts off.
Club de Cuervos.
He's pan.
That'd be cool to get a gift for Club de Cuervos in here. I was thinking about it, Ryan.
Oh,
Shot off targets, but Diego Lainez.
he's a dangerous player. Muy peligroso.
The bad man.
Mal hombre.
Mal hombre.
Hombre mal.
All right.
Malo.
All right. Mexico is in the Dude, this is almost the first half of stop it or extra time.
Yeah, moving along.
It's moving along.
Counting down the minutes.
11 viewers currently.
Welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. We do not have a live feed. I repeat, we do not have a live feed, but we have live commentary and analysis on the game. We want to interact with you guys as you watch the game on your end. We also have a live tracker with data provided by Sports Radar, showing you guys the very live and most up-to-date coverage of the game. Please let us know down in the comments where you guys are watching from and what you think the result's going to be for the rest of this game.
Not specifically where you're from, just
goal kick. Like, where are you guys watching from? Are you watching from Mexico? Are you watching from the US? Are you watching from New York City? Watching from Europe? Early morning?
Dude, I want to bring the under review ref in for good luck.
Bring him in. Bring him in.
Should I bring him? Guys, if I bring the under review ref in, the U.S. is going to score. I mean,
Bring him out. Bring him out. Bring him out. He's really, really, really excited. He lives for it.
He loves it, dude. He's really into it.
Yeah. He loves it a little bit too much. Like, he's on the local watch list.
Jose Escobar is watching from dude, Jose Escobar is watching from Los Angeles.
Yeah, very cool.
It's cool when you have people from all around the world watching. So we had someone
like that.
Estados on the screen. We have Los Angeles. We have Washington State. We have Texas.
Texas,
New Jersey,
Pennsylvania, New Jersey,
Pennsylvania here. Everyone's coming in from different places. It's cool.
They're all coming in to watch this great rivalry.
It's an amazing rivalry that we're watching today.
Yeah.
And extra time. Dude, first, let's see. I'm going to refresh the screen.
They're in stoppage time of the first period, so it's going to be like another 30 seconds or so, probably.
Stoppage time pick of the week.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Is that it?
I'm trying to get the ball safe. Alabama. We got Mr.
Alabama.
Tomas.
Very cool. Very cool.
Chelsea supporter. Very cool. Guys, make sure
Tomas.
Jose and Tomas, is that your name? I kind of want to reference you guys as really your real names. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because I do bring live coverage of every game, just like this, with Awaken Atlas, who is the #1 upcoming traveling YouTuber in the world right now. He's really, really good. And this is the #1 upcoming U.S. men's national team channel. We're bringing you live content every single week, so stay with me here, because we're going to stay with you, even though it's really, really late. I'm tired.
Reggie Cannon came on.
I'm tired. We're staying with you through penalties.
Yeah. I've been doing a lot of coverage down for the domestic league down in Panama and covering some of the international fixtures down there as well. So I get, field access, that type of thing. So I'm going to be bringing a lot of that content to this channel as well.
He's been doing a lot of scouting down there.
Red Bulls Academy. Yeah, we found, very talented players down there before. Michael Amir Murillo, really talented player playing for Anderlecht right now. Came to the Red Bulls Academy, part of the team down there.
You scouted him?
I was part of the team that did. I don't want to say that it was just me, but part of the Red Bulls team that was down there back in the winter of 2018.
Very interesting. Well, it looks like we're here. It looks like the first part of extra time is winding down. Dude, this is like, did they roll right in? Is this what's happening right now?
I can't imagine why there'd be 3 minutes of stoppage time in the first period of extra time, other than they don't want us to sleep, Brian.
Well, no, they actually just rolled right in. It's 107th minute right now.
Oh, okay. This thing's incorrect.
I think it's incorrect. The
Yeah.
stat tracker, we got to talk to the Sports Radar guys.
Yeah, we'll get their technical team on the phone. I've pretty frustrated with them recently.
I mean, they're okay. They what they do is they provide really good, live
tracking.
tracking. Yeah. But outside of that, a lot of the stats aren't really up to par. They keep saying that there's only. Well, actually, maybe these are updated now, Ryan. It just may take some time.
Yeah,
Probably just take some time.
It's pretty solid. Pretty solid platform to use.
School tomorrow, but this game is worth it.
Yeah.
This game is worth it. I'd be watching regardless, so I'd rather watch with you guys.
Gabriel's got school tomorrow.
We got Tomas from Alabama. We have Jose in here from LA. I think, Gabriel, you're in Texas. This is pretty cool. X-Ray Hawk is somewhere out there. He's going nuts right now, X-Ray Hawk. The guy's freaking out.
Gonna have to call an ambulance. I hope not.
I hope not, dude.
That's it.
He's probably listening off to the side right now, maybe.
They actually did add 3 minutes of stoppage time. Wow.
Dude, what?
Why?
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 More
Anna.
Dude, come on. Why me?
X-Ray is in Texas too.
X-Ray's in Texas. Do you guys know each other?
X-Ray's popping. X-Ray's like doing a quick halftime of extra time pop.
What did X-Ray say last game? My dad made a comment about X-Ray. He was on the live feed. But nothing gets by you, X-Ray. It was really funny.
Wait, is your dad medical reports?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's when you're saying outrageous stuff.
Yeah.
I was trying to get you.
I didn't say anything that outrageous.
But he did text me.
What did he say?
Tell him to calm down.
What did I say? I forget.
Dude, your dedication to this game is outrageous. Michael Likert, text message. Your dedication to this game outrageous. The level of effort.
What did he say?
I've never seen a more dedicated man to the world of sport as Brian McDonough. Michael Likert, text message.
Wow. That's great.
This live coverage. This is a 2-hour and 15-minute live coverage. U.S. men's national team versus Mexico. CONCACAF Nations League final. I've said this like 18 times by now. Joining me live is the legend himself, back from Panama, Awakened Atlas.
The legend grows every time you mention it, I think. Now I'm scouting for the Red Bulls and scouted Michael Amir Murillo for the Red Bulls Academy back in 2018. It's incredible.
Live coverage. Should we throw any more banners up there? Guys, please make sure to subscribe for more U.S. men's national team content.
You should put the GIF of Rachel Bonetta from the 2016 locker room.
I'm going to put that up.
That's what the U.S. needs. The U.S. is going to be celebrating like that with the champagne after the game, hopefully.
Do you think they will be celebrating with some champagne after?
I think so. I think if they win. Looks like the game's resumed.
Game has resumed. The brick wall background is back. The
brick house. Need a brick house and goal penalties if we make it to there.
That's right. That's what we need. Dude, the best is this background. It's so outrageous that you can't see it.
X-ray stressed out.
X-ray stressed?
Yeah.
You can feel it? My God.
No, he said.
You have the pulse of X-ray Hawk.
Yeah.
He feels you.
Finger in his pulse. Got the finger of his pulse.
Why do you keep saying that?
I don't know.
It is live coverage here, guys.
Have issues. Live coverage, live commentary of the match. Most up-to-date stream going on here with Sports Trader, Sports Radar. Welcome, everyone that just jumped in the stream here. What do you guys think? Are we going to see penalties? I think we're going to see penalties. It's not looking like there's going to be any more goals in this game, but we will see. We will see. We will see.
Shootout.
X-ray stressed out right now. He's very stressed, man.
I'm watching live right now. Mexico's dominating possession. I don't think X-ray really needs to be that stressed.
X-ray's a Mexico fan?
Yeah, he is.
I would be stressed if I was the team that was dominating. We couldn't score. We had to go to penalties where it's basically 50-50. Because you never know what can happen in penalties.
I feel like X-Ray Hawk and Gabrielle used to watch your content, your video game content. Maybe not.
They're probably too young.
Yeah.
That was like 10 years ago. I don't know how old you guys were 10 years ago.
But he was the number one. You weren't number one, but you're pretty good.
Call of Duty?
Yeah. Well,
back in the day.
Where were you?
Videos. I don't know. I never played like competitively.
But your videos and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's pretty popular back in the day.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. Oh, here we go. Dangerous attack, USA. Let's go, boys.
Some energy. Get some pop. I'm lucky you're not on the field, Ryan.
Yeah. Tired, dude.
Back in. Do you just want to drop off?
No, I gotta finish at this point.
You gotta finish.
Yeah.
You'd be watching live.
Yeah.
Bad. The boom mic needs to come up.
Bring out the boom.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys.
Nice mic. I need one of those.
A really nice mic, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
Hey man, nice mic.
we could work with that.
Attempting to resume. We've run into a problem with streaming. No, my stream's getting messed up. No. Back. We are back. Now connecting to your entertainment experience. Yo, it's a good game. This is actually a really good game. I mean, this is what the people want. They're getting entertained, right?
Definitely. What's going on? Let's check Twitter.
Something right now. I'm checking the pulse of the nation. Dude, Ives Galarcep is a legend. The U.S. international in Mexico are in the final 15s, and at the point it's about not letting fatigue lead to a mistake, who has some magic left?
No one.
CW baseball and softball, USMNT, YouTube idiot like the fight out. What? I don't, some people just don't make sense. Like they don't know how to type. Just keep playing out the back, guys. What could go wrong? Happy Monday, soccer. If you are ready for Monday, why? USA can't connect a pass right now. Justin Edelstein, I feel you, man. Here we are.
It seems like based off of some of the feedback that maybe the US is just trying to keep possession and kind of run out the clock, which is very typical from past US teams of what they try to do. And I think that's the wrong mindset with the caliber of players that they have on the field. And I gotta think that direction's coming from Berhalter.
You think so? You think they're just trying to their play for the penalties?
I think he's a complacent MLS
coach. They're in attack right now.
Well, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell what's going on with this.
Penalty awarded. Penalty awarded.
Penalty awarded. That's crazy.
Penalty awarded for the USA. Penalty is awarded for the USA. Ladies and gentlemen of the world, we got 11 streamers coming in right now. For some reason, penalty is awarded. Oh, man.
Who takes it? Pulisic?
I think you got to give it to Pulisic. You got to give it to Captain America.
I wonder who drew it. Probably Pulisic. He gets fouled a lot.
Let's see.
Big call by the ref. They're going to go to VAR. We need to get the VAR guy out.
Big call by the ref, Jeff. Big call by the ref, Jeff.
Jeff, are we going to VAR?
Get that. No. This guy's got to get out of here.
Christian drew it. Christian drew it.
I'm trying to watch it live right now.
Christian's going to take it.
Let's see what happens. He needs to put it in the back of the net, but Guillermo Ochoa. Jesus, dude, Eichert's still up. Eichert.
Yeah, he's back. He's back. Can't get enough.
He's becoming a soccer fan. He's a huge Liverpool supporter these days. But what's happening?
Michael needs to come down to Azteca with us.
All right. 2-2. What's happening?
Probably he's taking the penalty.
My personal live stream isn't working at the worst time.
He's probably taking the penalty, I would imagine.
Well, I would imagine. Do you think he's chewing up a lot of time? Is he going like this? Is he getting fans bumped?
They never do that.
What?
That would be so amazing.
AI
did that.
They run to the corner, flag and go like this before they take the PK.
That'd be so bad if they missed it though.
Do they do Panenka? Does he do Panenka?
After doing that, yeah, you have to.
No, does he do a Panenka? Just go like this, like the money man.
Yeah. Michael said he's coming to Azteca.
Dude, let's go. I'm waiting for this to adjust. Penalty awarded. What do we
just let's check Aero Mexico.
I wish we could get a live looking right now of Jeffrey McClellan. I think he's going wild right now. Mexico, yellow card.
It's a little delayed for the yellow card on our tracker.
Card for Mexico. There he is. The ref's bringing out the yellow.
Goal for Pulisic? Question mark.
I wanted to see Antoine Griezmann come out, but he wasn't featured in today's game.
Yeah.
14 people coming in. He'll be there. He's coming down to Azteca. I'm going to refresh this because let's see what's happening.
Yeah, we got to talk to our team over at Sports Radar. I don't know what they're doing. Michael's calling them out too.
This partnership is not working out. Yeah. The technical team is really struggling.
Yeah, you got to talk to Devin, man.
Devin. This is a wild end of the game. Not a penalty for me. Tata got a red card. You know what that means?
Give him the red. Get Griezmann in here.
Well, so Griezmann was right. Do you think I brought out Griezmann and that jinxed Tata?
Yeah, they scored. They took it, dude. They got it.
We got it.
That's a goal for Pulisic.
Goal. That's right, guys. U.S. men's
Tata's out of here.
3-2. Get Tata out of here. Get him out. Get him out.
Guys, we're back.
We are back.
We are back.
Out of here. Dude, this exclusive partnership. Dude, I got to say, though, this makes it worse staying up past midnight, past the crack of dawn to bring you guys live coverage of the U.S. men's national team versus Mexico.
I'm surprised, I have to say. Didn't expect this result. Dude, whenever there's a major event that happens in the game, everyone jumps on the stream for like 5 seconds expecting to find the video of it. It's really funny.
They see us, they're disappointed. They leave.
Yeah. Mine looks really unprofessional. I took off my button-down shirt. I have a New York Giants fat head that's coming off the wall.
You're not wearing pants?
Not wearing pants.
Oh, Jeffrey has no TV, so this is awesome. Oh, that's cool, man. I like that. Dude, he's literally relying on us for commentary.
Wow.
We're bringing him the best in the biz. He's seen the pulse of the nation. He's seen everything. So Pulisic scored. I would love to get a highlight of that.
Yeah.
It's really annoying they cut my feed because, like, probably some, like, the people in my apartment are freaking out right now. I'm definitely being really loud.
Seem all right. It doesn't seem too bad. I'm being pretty quiet.
They told you a 3. He did. Gabriel Games called it. 3-2.
Prior to the game?
Yeah, dude, he really does deserve the
Dude, you need to send him something. You really do. I'll send him something if you don't.
What are you gonna? You're trying to jack my fans, man.
Well, I think he deserves something. He called the game. He's been here from start to finish.
He really does.
He could it could be some earned media. He could post that on Instagram and thank the stream. I have here. Let me see if I have it. 1 second. I have a U.S. jersey that I don't wear.
Gabrielle, you might be getting a U.S. jersey out of this. Give him the Beckham photo. No one's getting the Beckham photo. The Beckham photo is legit, man.
Okay. This jersey was worn at the Dos Acero match in Columbus, Ohio in 2013, in which the United States qualified for the 2014 World Cup. If you provide Brian with your contact information, I'll send you the shirt.
Well, actually, I'm going to pull a video of you wearing that shirt.
Yeah, pull it up.
Let's get some content. Guys, we're giving away jerseys here to the 18 viewers. Dude, he doesn't own it. He wants one.
I'll send it.
What was the far post? The far post?
Yeah, search the far post soccer.
Yeah, we got the live match tracker guys going for the 18 viewers in. Dude, it's peaking right now. I think the game is getting really, really intense. Really, really intense.
That's not it. That's the channel that copied our channel.
Yeah, I know.
Search the far post. Maybe Philadelphia. Yeah, there it is.
I just want to show
show the shirt from the game to show it's authentic. This is the Eddie Johnson goal that sent us to Brazil. Captured live on my iPhone. And then you'll get some people that are watching the stream that'll mistake this for the actual game footage.
The internet's really slow, dude.
Here it is. Zola.
Here, there you go. Now it's loading. There we go.
Is it loaded?
Gabrielle's going to see the shirt live.
Yeah, you can see it.
I just hope this doesn't cut the stream, dude.
No.
Dude, they think we're live at the game. Whoa. Great, right. All right, back. So that was there. You can see the shirt live. So a fan through the glass bottle at Gio Reyna. Is that dude? Gio Reyna's on the bench. That's really disrespect.
That's really bad.
I feel like this is what always happens in these games.
Yeah, these games get really out of hand. Certain fans take it way too far.
But it's the best ticket in town. Like literally, like people don't. The pulse of like this country needs to watch soccer because like these games are incredible. This is an incredible match.
Yeah,
an incredible match. You have fights, you have drama, you have it's incredible.
Yeah, really. I wish I watched it actually, but it's still kind of fun watching it on here. You get an idea for what's going on.
You do. Let's see the comments. I feel like we're gonna have some aggressive comments.
It's like listening on the radio to baseball games years ago.
The USMNT channel and using the positive way, and this match has been mostly impressive. It could be easy to let it get the best of them. He's gonna give it this 0 chance that penalty gets called in Mexico.
So it's controversial.
To shoot the crowd on U.S. soil is all the evidence I need to have. We'll go far. Dude, we got to go to the qualifier.
Gabriel just said it's going to penalties handball.
Oh my God.
This game is crazy.
Are you serious? I feel like Gabriel's screwing with us.
No, look at the tracker.
I'm refreshing the tracker. I don't know.
This game's just never gonna end. I'm just never gonna sleep.
No, it's not gonna go penalties because Ethan Horvath is gonna save it because of this guy.
They're gonna VAR it. No handball.
They're definitely gonna VAR it. Are they VAR? Oh my word.
Brian.
What?
The next time I'm down in Philly, I'm gonna VAR you. And Michael's gonna leave the red light on.
This is what happens after hour on Club and Country. Late night country coverage.
Michael and Jay Bear are gonna leave the red light on.
Dude, all right, relax, dude. Come on. Late night Club and Country coverage.
All right, let's the penalties awarded.
I'm trying to see. That's what the people are here for. Penalty awarded. This is going to be Ethan Horvath.
Yeah, don't worry. It's no problem if the red light's on. The red light's on. It just means the camera's off.
Dude, relax.
He's gonna save it. Moment of truth. Gabriel just said we're going to penalties.
You're going to oh my God.
I don't know if it already happened. It already happened, or
Gabriel
doesn't trust the keeper. He seems to know. What's going on?
This might be the #1 USA versus Mexico game.
Yeah, it's really good.
This is insane.
Oh, I wish I was watching it. I'm gonna have to watch the full game another day.
This is just insane. Yeah, I might too. Wow. It's getting really late.
What's going on? I feel like the guy's gonna sky it who's taking the penalty. I don't know why.
Time for Horvath to make himself man of the match. Feels like that was 19 seconds ago. The only thing drunker than the game is the ref. Feels like a makeup call to me, but
it hasn't happened yet.
Oh my God, this is the craziest game I've ever seen. Plus, please, I need to go to bed. This is the drama we're using to replace Mayor of Easttown. I like it.
Here, go back to the thing. I want to see the
Stat
penalty.
tracker. Wait,
Let's
what?
take it.
I think
He saved it. He saved it.
dude, he saved it.
Yeah. That's incredible.
I don't know. I can't tell.
He saved it.
Are you positive?
Ball save.
Oh my word.
Wow. I can't be loud because my family's sleeping, but that's insane.
Dude, Ethan Horvath. Ethan Horvath.
Dude, he's got no fear. I told you before, if it went to penalties, I actually trust him.
Why do you trust him? What makes you trust Ethan Horvath?
I just think he's played for top clubs. He's been in these type of situations before, maybe not at the international stage.
Did he win the starting keeper position?
I think he might have, yeah.
I don't know.
I think he could. He's in the running. It's possible. It's good to have goalkeeper competition. Any inter squad competition is never a bad thing. Gabrielle, that was your first prediction that was wrong. But your 3-2 stands.
His 3-2 stands.
Yeah.
Dude, if the US just puts one in the back of the net to make it 4-2. Shot blocked. They're still attacking, man. You were wrong.
Yeah.
You're saying that they're still just going at throwing USA.
It's hard to tell without actually being able to watch it, yeah. Gabrielle, you should send Brian your info. I will send you the soccer jersey, actually. I bought that.
Call the game, ref. Call the game. I like that Jeff McClellan's. Is this it? Is this it? Guys, I want to thank everyone on the live stream for joining us tonight, specifically Gabrielle and Jeff McClellan, as well as Michael Eichert. You guys have been phenomenal. It's been a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I'm not talking prematurely. I'm going to keep refreshing.
It's got to be just about it.
Come on. Call the game.
Why are they at +6 and they're still playing?
Call the game. Call the game.
I just don't understand. It's at +6. What's going on? My word. How is there 9 minutes of stoppage time in a 30-minute extra time, 2 periods?
I don't know.
It's like, this makes no sense. They just pull time out of nowhere.
This is the greatest game of all time.
Yeah.
It's Fergie time.
No, Mexico's going to score, and then the U.S. is going to score after that save. What happened? Did Brian leave?
Sorry.
Dude, he left me alone.
It's fine. I think
I was still alive.
You're still live?
I was. You left me.
It's over. I think it's over. Michael Eichert's saying it's over.
FT.
I think we just lost Brian. It's over, guys. 3-2. The U.S. Men's National Team are CONCACAF Nations League final champions. Ryan, thanks for joining me today.
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
Tired. I enjoyed it, but let's do it 2 hours earlier next time.
If 11 Yanks is doing post-game analysis right now, hats off to him. He's a better man than me. That's all I can say. He's another one in the U.S. Men's National Team realm. Michael Eichert would like that comment. But anyway,
Mexico's still attacking.
Wait, hold on. No, this is definitely over.
Wait. No.
I don't know, man. Good game, everyone.
Ball save.
Man ran out of the field. What is happening? I feel like every time Gabrielle
says the U.S. is attacking.
Anytime Gabrielle chimes in, it's something outrageous.
Yeah.
A fan is on the field.
Sounds like Gabrielle's at the game. He has like these on the field updates. You should hire him as a correspondent.
he's
very up to date.
I'm trying to
Why is it not over? Why are they at 8 minutes of stoppage time? I don't know what's going on. It's only a 15-minute extra time half. How could there possibly be 8 minutes of stoppage time?
No. I'm afraid for my husband's blood pressure. I like that.
Pitch invaders.
I like how it's pitch invaders, plural.
It's not over. There's a free kick. Dude, how are they at +9?
It's pitch invaders, plural. Like there's a whole group of pitch invaders.
This is the craziest game ever. Here, just let it go. It'll refresh. They have a free kick here.
Oh my
How do
god.
they? But like, how do they have 10 minutes of stoppage time for a 15-minute period? That doesn't make sense. The ball wasn't out of play for 10 of the 15 minutes.
Did Jeff McClellan go to bed? Dude, what if he goes to bed? He's watched this whole time and then takes
Well, it says FT. That's full time. That's 90 minutes.
So what's happening right now?
They have a free kick.
The US does though. Call it. Just call the game.
How is this still going on?
Hold on, dude. I'm gonna refresh this. Let me check at the top. Final. It's done. It's done.
We really got to talk to our guys.
We really got to talk to our guys that
Yeah. Oh my god, I wouldn't be surprised if they were disembodied on the fields after this. All this.
they're fighting. Dude, come on. Luis Velasquez. Hi. Make sure to subscribe, Luis. Thanks for joining us. But unfortunately, this is about to end, guys. Ryan, give me like a couple.
Gabrielle said they're throwing stuff on the field.
Oh my gosh. Give me a couple points for the wrap up here. What are your thoughts?
I think this is one of the best games in this rivalry's history. Honestly, I've never seen so much back and forth, so much drama. This is an incredible match. I can't believe I didn't actually watch this live, like on TV or on the live stream, but thank you for everyone that was in the live stream with us. I think this goes to show that the United States is back. We're ready for World Cup qualifiers. We're ready to take on CONCACAF. And more importantly than that, we're ready to take on the world come Qatar 2022.
I got to say it, Ryan. I'm going to do two things right now. I'm going to put USMNT wins up here, add in the banner. And here it comes. Here it comes. I'm going to end the stream, guys. We're back. And it's time to celebrate, baby. Let's go. Let's go. US 3, Mexico 2, CONCACAF Nations League final. Put a wrap. It's over. US is back. We are back. Thanks for joining us, guys. Specifically, special thanks to our ref who's been under review the whole entire game. Our VR ref. He's the real MVP. But, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed it, too. And take care. I'll see you in the next episode. I'll see you in the next live stream. I will not be doing a live Costa Rica stream for the friendly, but I'll be back for the Gold Cup. So Club and Country out. Ryan, it's been a pleasure.
Brian, thank you for having me and looking forward to the next match. Let's go USA.
Go USA. Thanks, guys. Take care and have a great week.